LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. And Toyota. Let's go places.
June kicks off in Major League Soccer for the Los Angeles Galaxy as they return home from a two-match road swing. Tonight from Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California, it's the Galaxy playing host to the New England Revolution. Great to have the pleasure of your company this fine Sunday evening right here on Galaxy Radio. I'm Christian Miles, and hey, what a difference a week can make. It was just 8 days ago when a state of despair had washed over the Galaxy, who had lost 4 straight, heading to a clash on the road to Orlando City. But after a 1-0 win in Florida, now 9 days later, the Galaxy are riding back-to-back away wins and 2 consecutive clean sheets over Eastern Conference opposition, vaulting all the way up to second place in the Western Conference standings, just 9 points adrift of the leaders and crosstown rivals LAFC. The results, very impressive, but it's the manner in which these ones were achieved, not only strengthening the Galaxy's place in the standings, it has also fortified their mental resolve and really revived a winning confidence that dissipated throughout most of May. And while LA was outplayed in long stretches in Orlando, it was anything but this past Wednesday night with a resilient defensive organization that stifled Sporting Kansas City, coming off a hard-fought and impressive 3-2 win over the Seattle Sounders. Now, no doubt May was especially difficult for the Galaxy with 2 East Coast road trips that saw the Galaxy in that month lose 4 of 6 games. But tonight gives the Galaxy a chance to strengthen their grip on the second spot, as a win would move Guillermo Barros Escaloto's men 5 points clear of the Sounders, within 6 points of LAFC, ahead of a 20-day summer break from MLS play for the upcoming Gold Cup. However, doing so may not be as easy as previously thought. New England has been in turmoil all season and has made some big changes in hopes of rescuing their campaign. We'll talk about those changes and a homecoming of sorts for a very familiar face. It's the pregame show, the Galaxy and New England, tonight on Galaxy Radio.
Since 1889, Shasta Soda celebrates 130 years of flavor.
There's no fooling. Shasta's the cat's pajamas.
Extra, extra, Shasta now in cans.
Pass me the Shasta, Daddy-O.
Far out, Shasta's groovy.
Get down and boogie with Shasta.
Like Shasta is totally tubular, dude.
Shasta's all that in a bag of chips.
Hashtag Shasta is lit.
No matter how you say it, for 130 years, it just has to be Shasta.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Galaxy fans, want to drive away in your very own high-performance Mercedes GLC 63S Coupe? San Manuel Casino is giving away 4 of these cool crossovers in the month of June. Every week, you'll have the chance to win your very own 2019 Mercedes GLC 63S Coupe. Use your Club Serrano card at your favorite slot machines or table games for your chance to win. San Manuel Casino is all thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21 to enter casino. Please gamble responsibly.
Alcatel, the official smartphone partner of LA Galaxy, presents Onyx, a smartphone with the latest tech features at a great price. Enjoy sharp photos with dual rear cameras, enhanced security features with fingerprint and facial recognition, up to 32 gigabytes of storage, and the battery built to last. This beautifully designed smartphone with suede texture finish and expansive 5.5-inch full-view display will handle all of your entertainment needs. Available at Cricket Wireless and AlcatelOnyx.com.
How can you find the car, truck, or SUV that's just perfect for you? Easy. Get to Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event. There are huge cashback offers and super low leases on popular Toyota models like the sleek 2019 Camry, legendary Corolla, rugged Tacoma, even the all-new Toyota RAV4. Ready to save big? We make it easy.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
And welcome back to Dignity Health Sports Park here at Garcia, California. We are just under 18 minutes away from kickoff at the 43rd regular season meeting between the Galaxy and the New England Revolution. And while the Galaxy have rediscovered their winning swagger, New England, on the other hand, a team that's kind of desperate to rekindle their own type of winning tradition. It's been a dreadful start that saw the Reds register just 2 wins and 8 points in their first 12 games. Club owners, the Kraft Group, decided to pull the plug on head coach Brad Friedel and longtime general manager Mike Burns following his 6-1 defeat away to Philadelphia, and the last straw being a 5-0 thumping in Chicago back on May 8th. In hopes of turning things around, they've turned to former Galaxy boss Bruce Arena, who took over the head coaching duties with the added role of sporting director. The 67-year-old is the second most successful coach in MLS history, the most successful coach in Galaxy history, guiding LA to 3 MLS Cups and 2 Supporter Shields over his 8+ seasons in charge. Tonight, though, is the dawn of the Arena era as he takes over the reins from interim head coach Mike Lapper, who started to steady the sinking ship with a win over San Jose and back-to-back draws away to Montreal and against DC United. Arena does have a big task ahead of him as the Revs are in second to last place in the Eastern Conference. But hey, with a proven track record and over 200 wins under his belt, everybody, especially here in Los Angeles, knows not to doubt the Bruce after resurrecting the Galaxy winning tradition and elevating this club to an elite status, leaving behind a rich and successful legacy here in Southern California. I can tell you it is going to be very strange to see Bruce Arena lining up as opposition on the away touchline. All right, time for a quick break, but when we return, we'll have a look at the Modelo starting lineups. A few tweaks in store for both of these two, plus we'll get you all set for kickoff. It's the LA Galaxy and New England Revolution tonight on Galaxy Radio.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Every time you close your laptop, a Corona gets its line. And every time your to-do list is to do one less thing, a Corona gets its line. Every time you press pause. Every time you unwind or lose track of time, a Corona gets its line. And every time your feet are up while the sun goes down, a Corona gets its line. So drop a lime in and find your beach. Please drink responsibly. Corona Extra Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit SNHU.edu/LA Galaxy.
Hi, this is Toyota Talk. I'm Mark Nolte.
And I'm Jeff Trusso.
So, Jeff, you know what I really like?
I do. You like baseball and pizza and movies and...
Well, yes, all of that is true.
See, I get you.
You do, but I also like it when a thing is easy.
Everyone likes things that are Oh, hang on. I'm guessing you have a thing in mind.
You totally get me. Yes, I like it when car buying is easy.
Oh, yeah, that is a good thing. And since this is Toyota Talk, I'm guessing...
Yeah, you see where this is going. I'm going to Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event.
And it's called that that because...
Because right now it's easy to get great deals on all 25 Toyota models.
Wait, the Sporty Camry?
Yup.
The adventurous RAV4?
You betcha.
The rugged Tacoma?
Truck voice, absolutely.
Well, this is easily the best news I've heard in forever.
It's also easy to compare models and check out all offers. Just visit buyatoyota.com.
Wow, and just how is all this easy possible?
Funny you should ask. Your Southern California Toyota dealers make it easy.
Ah, too easy.
Toyota.
Let's go places.
And welcome back. Just about 12 minutes away from kickoff between the LA Galaxy and the New England Revolution tonight on Galaxy Radio. Well, the New England Revolution battered and bruised, but it's second bottom in the Eastern Conference, paying a visit to second top in the Western Conference, and a homecoming of sorts tonight for former LA Galaxy head coach Bruce Arena, who takes the reins for the first time as head coach along with his sporting director duties for the visitors tonight, as he looks to extend an unbeaten run right now to 4 games for New England as they look to begin a steady climb out of the depths of the Eastern Conference. A team that is only off the pace by a matter of 5 points from that last playoff spot in the East, so the season far from lost, but a lot of work ahead. Time now to take a look at today's starting 11 presented by Casa Modelo, home of Especial and Negra quality beers since 1925. We will begin with Gemma Beros Esqueloto and the LA Galaxy making just a couple of changes from the team that walked out victorious on Wednesday night in Kansas City at the expense of Sporting KC by the score of 2-0. The first change comes in a 4-man back line as Diego Polenta will take his usual spot in the center of defense alongside Pipo Gonzalez, who will be on the right side of that center back role. Daniel Steres will move over to a right back position as Dave Romney will drop to the bench, and Jurgen Schelbeck makes his 3rd consecutive start at left fullback. Now it's a diamond in midfield tonight for Guige, and at the base of it will be Jonah Dos Santos. On the right side of midfield will be Sebastian Lletget. Joe Corona, the other change from the win against Kansas City. He replaces Perry Kitchen on the left-sided role. That will push Fabio Alvarez in that proverbial number 10 behind a front duo of Zlatan Ibrahimovic as well as Uriel Antuna, who's been targeted by Mexico head coach Tata Martino for a place in the Gold Cup squad. But of especially good news is the budding relationship between Fabio Alvarez, the Galaxy's newest face, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic, of course, combining with Alvarez on Alvarez's first goal in Major League Soccer in just 3 appearances on Wednesday night before scoring the second before full time. So there's the lineup for the Galaxy. We take a look at the way it shapes up here for Bruce Arena in his first game in charge as he takes over for the interim head coach Mike Lapper. And they're going to make a couple of changes from the team that drew at home last Saturday night against DC United. It's a 4-man back line with Brandon Bai at right fullback. It will be Andrew Farrell as well as Jalil Anibaba forming that partnership in the center of defense. Juwan Jones at left back. They will be just in front of Brad Knighton, who comes in for the suspended Matt Turner, who was given straight red in that match against DC. The other change coming on the right-hand side of midfield, and the 24-year-old American born in Uruguay, Diego Fagundes, will now make his 8th start of the season, displacing Tejon Buchanan, who drops to the bench. Juan Agudelo will be part of a double pivot in the center of the park, really a 4-2-3-1 setup in true traditional Bruce Arena fashion. Luis Caicedo will play as the number 6, the 23-year-old Colombian, of course, now in his 2nd season in New England. Carlos Gil will captain this side. He is the creative presence, already playing a role in 6 goals this season for New England, while Christian Pena, the speedy Ecuadorian, will perform the roles on the left-hand side on that wing. Up front, the goal-scoring duties will be shouldered by Teal Bunbury, now in his 5th season with New England, but has yet to break open his goal-scoring account. In fact, he hasn't scored since August of last year in Orlando, a run of games that has seen him gone 25 without a strike. He did have a good 2018, registering a career-high 11 strikes along with 4 assists, and he does have soccer in his blood, as his dad, Alex, was the 4th all-time top goal scorer in Canadian men's national team history. So indeed, he does have the makings of a breakout performance. The Galaxy, though, hoping that he doesn't do it tonight. Indeed, that number 10 brings a strong, powerful physical presence, although lacking a bit of technical precision in front of goal. So that is the team news brought to you by Modelo, home of Especial and Negra, quality beers since 1920. 25. This, of course, the 43rd meeting between these two. There's always goals, it seems, especially as of late when these two meet up. In fact, over the last 7 games, 37 goals have been scored, averaging just under 5.5 per contest. And it was really in similar vein the last time these two met. The Galaxy on July 14th registering a 3-2 win in Foxborough as Chris Pontius got the game winner 3 minutes into stoppage time to add on to his first half strike. Dave Romney also scoring after full time, as well as the Galaxy rescued a share of the point and rescued all 3 points from the jaws of defeat. New England, of course, the year prior in Foxborough as well, a 4-3 affair. The last time they met in Carson was 2 years ago in May of 2016 when Robbie Keane, Giovanni Dos Santos were on target. Keane with 2 and Steven Gerrard getting 1 in stoppage time, and another 4-goal outburst by the Galaxy. So expect some goals tonight, and the Galaxy trying to get their attack kicking into high gear after scoring 2 against highly vaunted Sporting Kansas City, who's a better team than their record indicates. We shall see. Indeed, this is a defense from New England that's been retooled and rejigged by Bruce Arena. That was his first order of the day. New England comes in with a second worst MLS mark of conceding 32 times in their first 15 games. Only 2 clean sheets. However, they've only allowed 2 in their last 3 since the dismissal of Brad Friedel. They'll want to continue that trend tonight under the tutelage and the New England MLS debut of their new head coach and sporting director, Bruce Arena. What an ironic situation. What a tall order right now as the Galaxy soaring, looking for their 3rd consecutive win after recording 4 straight defeats in what was a congested fixture list in the month of May. Now they are hoping they can ring in June with a victory ahead of a 20-day MLS game break before they resume play coming up on the 22nd of the month when they will be away to FC Cincinnati. So we are all set, primed, pumped, and ready to go. It should be a good one. It's the homecoming of Bruce as he tangles with Guige. It's the Galaxy getting set to take on the New England Revolution. Come on back. We'll have first half kickoff from Carson next.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. And Toyota. Let's go places.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
Want more for less? Spectrum Mobile delivers. Grab your wireless bill to compare and see how you can save up to 40% a month with our unlimited data plan for $45 a line, or our buy the gig plan for $14 a gig, all with free nationwide talk and text. Call 855-535-7732. Get Spectrum Mobile today. Call 855-535-7732. Savings based on comparison of single-line unlimited plans amongst major national carriers as of 10/21/18. Visit spectrum.com for offer restrictions and details.
Galaxy fans, want to drive away in your very own high-performance Mercedes GLC 63S Coupe? San Manuel Casino is giving away 4 of these cool crossovers in the month of June. Every week, you'll have the chance to win your very own 2019 Mercedes GLC 63S Coupe. Use your Club Serrano card at your favorite slot machines or table games for your chance to win. San Manuel Casino is all thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21 to enter casino. Please gamble responsibly.
Alcatel, the official smartphone partner of LA Galaxy, presents Onyx, a smartphone with the latest tech features at a great price. Enjoy sharp photos with dual rear cameras, enhanced security features with fingerprint and facial recognition, up to 32 gigabytes of storage, and the battery built to last. This beautifully designed smartphone with suede texture finish and expansive 5.5-inch full-view display will handle all of your entertainment needs. Available at Cricket Wireless and AlcatelOnyx.com.
How can you find a car, truck, or SUV that's just perfect for you? Easy. Get to Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event. There are huge cashback offers and super low leases on popular Toyota models like the sleek 2019 Camry, legendary Corolla, rugged Tacoma, even the all-new Toyota RAV4. Ready to save big? We make it easy.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
The smoke is cleared. We are ready for some Major League Soccer as we get set to cap the busy Sunday fixture list. This is the last of 9 games in Major League Soccer on the Sunday slate. It is second top in the Western Conference, getting set to take on the second bottom cellar dwellers from the Eastern Conference. It is the LA Galaxy getting set to play host to the New England Revolution and their new sporting director and head coach, Bruce Arena, who knows this building so well and trying to employ that to every bit of his advantage. The Galaxy, of course, coming into this game with a record of 9 wins, 2 back-to-back, 5 defeats, and 1 draw on 28 points through their first 15 games, and trying to keep pace with their crosstown rivals, LAFC, who are 9 points clear at the top, 1 place in front of the Galaxy, and a chance for Los Angeles to consolidate second place as they find themselves 2 points above Seattle Sounders. A win tonight would see them lock it up, 5 points clear of Seattle ahead of a 20-day break for the upcoming Gold Cup, which begins June 15th. New England Revolution coming off, of course, an inspiring 1-1 home draw against DC United, but they spent much of that match down to 10 men as goalkeeper Matt Turner was sent off 11 minutes after halftime. It was a team that was dominated in terms of possession, dominated in terms of shots by DC United, but they managed to hang on. And indeed, proving that they have found a new streak of resilience, no doubt further inspired by the appointment of Bruce Arena. And speaking of a lack of possession, that's kind of been the modus operandi lately for the Los Angeles Galaxy. They've had less than 40% possession against Orlando as well as Sporting Kansas City, but able to take maximum points in each of their last 2 road games. So the Galaxy learning to play with a newfound spine, a newfound defensive resilience and resolve. They're much more difficult to play against. They have been in the past. Of course, we know about the defensive woes in 2018 as well as that miserable run in 2017. Those days appear to be behind them, but more switching, more juggling in the lineup tonight for Guillermo Barros Esqueloto. Diego Polenta and Joe Corona are the 2 changes, as Dave Romney and Perry Kitchen will drop to the bench. It's a 4-4-2 setup tonight. We'll see how it transpires. It was a very fluid setup that saw Romney start on the right-hand side, but reverting to a role in central defense as that match progressed on Wednesday. Tonight, the right-back duties, for the first time, at least from a starting position, will go to Daniel Steres. We'll see how Pipo Gonzalez and Diego Polenta, who were Guillermo Barros' Esqueloto's envisioned central defensive partnership, will find their rhythm today. Jurgen Schelbeck gets his 3rd consecutive start at left back. Jonathan Dos Santos in the holding role. It'll be Leggett and Corona providing the width, along with Ibrahimovic and Antuna up top. We are underway, and New England, of course, will attack the West End goal in their navy blue strip, the Galaxy in their white. And the first touch for Fabio Alvarez, back to Joe Corona, who came on as a substitute. Had some heavy strapping and taping on the neck area, but is ready to go at his first choice once again for Guillermo Barros Esqueloto. Jonathan Dos Santos gets his foot underneath that and sprays it wide for the Norwegian Jurgen Schelbeck, who crosses into enemy territory, trying to close down the likes of the Uruguayan-born winger Diego Fagundes. Fagundes, the one of 2 changes tonight for Bruce Arena. He also brings in Brad Knighton for the suspended Matt Turner in goal. Thrown at midfield, right in front of the Galaxy bench, off the head of Bunbury. And back to Diego Polenta, who comes back after missing the last 2 games with an ankle injury. He's a welcome sight for sore eyes, as the Galaxy still without the services of Roman Alessandrini, not expected back until September, as well as Rolf Felcher. He continues to nurse a muscular strain. Not part of the 18 tonight. Galaxy looking to win it back, and they do. Corona lays it forward centrally into the New England half. Dos Santos now wide for Sebastian Lletget. It'll be interesting to see how the width is provided on this right-hand side, as Lletget, not a real natural winger. He likes to link and combine in that short passing game, and the Galaxy cough it up and give it away. It's directly played up. This is Boombury on the edge of the box in enemy territory. Boombury goes for goal and has it well blocked by Pipo Gonzalez, who did a good job of covering for Daniel Steres. The Galaxy lacking in distribution, but there were some questions about this Galaxy defense. A team that had conceded 9 goals in the previous 4 games. They'd only conceded 8 goals in their first 9 games. But now back-to-back clean sheets, bringing their total up to 5 on the campaign. What's interesting about that is 4 of those 5 have come on the road. Galaxy with their only home clean sheet being in a 2-0 win against Philadelphia back on April 13th here in Carson. Cheaply given away, and it drops to the feet of Carles Gil, the Spanish New England captain. We'll see how they hold their shape. Gil will drop just at a deeper roll. Juan Agudelo. Looks as though it's been drawn up as a 4-1-4-1, but Agudelo playing a little bit deeper behind Boonbury. Galaxy, though, continuing to storm away, but Agudelo wins it back. The Colombia-born U.S. men's national teamer finds Fagundes. It switches the point of attack wide on the left-hand side. And here they come with a drop of the shoulder now, laying it off. This is Gil, has the overlapping run, well weighted. Man stays on his line. Good save from David Bingham. Wonderful overlapping run from DeJuan Jones. Good piece of build-up play from the New England Revolution. And the first save of the night for the Galaxy goalkeeper. David Bingham has not put a foot wrong this season. 5 big saves after equaling a season-high 6 saves against Orlando. But Alvarez trying to poke it through and is just hindered from behind by Luis Caicedo. It'll come out for a goal kick for Brad Knighton. Long-time number 2 backup goalkeeper, now 34 years of age. But it's been goalkeeping by committee. Both Knighton, Cody Cropper, as well as Matt Turner have taken the number 1 duties. Last week, of course, it started with Turner. We'll see if that will change. Certainly a position to keep your eye on. It drops to the feet of Agudelo, playing a little more deeper than we saw him earlier in his career. Right-hand side for Andrew Farrell, the 27-year-old American, plays it wide for Fagundes. Always a live wire. And Carles Gil showing that trickery as Diego Polenta comes over to cover for Jurgen Schelbeck on the left-hand side of this Galaxy defense. It will be a New England throw-in. Gil now for Fagundes. Flag stays down deep inside the Galaxy defensive third. He's got support from Brandon Bai, who's joined in on the attack from his right fullback position. It'll come out for a Galaxy throw. The Galaxy, of course, not exactly noted for their prolific goal-scoring ways, especially without Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He means so much to this team. 21 goals coming into today. Good enough for 12th best in Major League Soccer. 5th in the Western Conference at the beginning of today. But to give you an idea, 10 of those 21 goals coming from the big Super Swede. No doubt he will be very happy with the addition of Fabio Alvarez, as those two really struck up a good relationship on Wednesday night. But as Jonah Dos Santos is crowded off the ball, Agudelo finds Gil just about 4 yards in front of the Galaxy penalty area. They leave it off wide to the right. Fagundes, no way around Jurgen Schelbeck. However, the Revs will have the throw. New England looking for their first road win, get this, in 9 months. They've only taken 3 points in their first 7 games. Their last victory coming in New York City back in September of last season. It's been a long time coming. They'll throw it in for Fagundes, who gets caught in possession. Dropping all the way back is Antuna. Now Schelbeck will play it up the line. trying to find the likes of Alvarez, but a little too strong for the Argentinian. He came over last month from Argentine side Atletico Tucumán and has proven to be a very nice fit. Not cleared enough now, and here comes Agudelo. He's found some space between the midfield and defense, lays it out wide. Juwan Jones joining in, goes right foot, save for Bingham, and the follow was there, and the attempt went begging by Teal Boombury. Oh my goodness, the Galaxy dodged a massive bullet. Once again, it's that man Jones who pops up on the left-hand side. Bingham's save fell right to the feet of the Canadian-born striker who failed to take his chance. And that is an opportunity blown. And a big break for Los Angeles, who are caught wanting once again on the counterattack. You'd have to say, of these two teams, a real good start from the Revolution tonight. As you mentioned, Teal Boombury is yet to record a goal despite appearing in all 15 games this season, making his 12th start. And once again, it's David Bingham to the rescue, who's already been called into action on 2 occasions in the first 7 minutes. Meanwhile, the Galaxy have a man down, and it's Sebastian Lletget, who is getting some treatment from the LA Galaxy medical staff. So not a good sign, as the Galaxy are a little depleted tonight. We mentioned the absence of Rolf Felchert, who misses out once again. Now the second consecutive game. Julian Araujo, his likely replacement at right back, is on international duty with the United States men's national team at the Under-20 World Cup in Poland. And of course, Roman Alessandrini continues to miss out. And we see the indications of medical staff. Lletget unable to continue. They've asked for the substitution, and this, a really bad sign. Sebastian Lletget, a player who's been embattled with injuries throughout his career after breaking his foot 2 years ago while on international duty with the United States. It doesn't appear that he'll be able to continue. So Guillermo Barros Escaloto will be forced to make an early switch, an unwanted early switch. And a troubled beginning here for LA, as Lletget does walk off under his own power, but clearly unable to run, and his day is done. So the Galaxy will look to Chris Pontius, who appears to be getting warmed up, as well as Emmanuel Boateng. It looks as it's going to be the former right now, as Pontius takes off his warm-up and gets his strip on. Meanwhile, the Galaxy temporarily down to 10 men, and down goes Luis Caicedo in the center of the park. And more problems here, this time for New England, is Caicedo very slow to get up. Took the brunt of a hit at midfield in a collision, I believe, with Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Referee smartly and correctly stopping play due to the nature of what appears to be a head injury to Caicedo, who looks to be in a high degree of pain based upon his reaction. Didn't catch a full glimpse as everybody looking at Lletget coming off. And it was a header with Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and just came underneath the right elbow of the big Swede. And the Colombian taking the brunt of that one. And while we've got a moment, soccer fans, hey, the Modelo 6-pack is available right now. The deal includes tickets to LA Galaxy against LAFC coming up on July 19th, as well as 5 other games of your choice. Get this incredible deal before it's gone at lagalaxy.com/Modelo 6-pack. A tumultuous start here. New England with a couple of good opportunities, finding some joy down this left-hand side as we receive confirmation of the substitute. And it's going to be Pontius on, Lletget off. So Pontius comes on to make his 14th appearance, his 9th as a substitute, after coming out for the last couple of minutes in each of the last 2 games. The good news is, though, he should be fairly well rested and with some somewhat fresh legs despite the lengthy travel in recent weeks. It was Ibrahimovic who just rose to it. Didn't appear that he elevated his right elbow on that collision with the head of Luis Caicedo. The LA Galaxy captain, clearly no malice intended, and very concerned about the well-being of Caicedo, who's drawn blood. And it's pouring out of the head of the Colombian holding midfielder. He provides that steal in the center of the park today for New England. And should he not be able to continue, that is a big loss for Bruce Arena and company. He'll have to be patched up. And right now it'll be the Revolution temporarily down to 10 men. So injury worries for both of these two. As Chris Pontius has come on, we'll see if Bruce Arena will look to the substitutes bench to make a change by necessity. For the time being, New England slightly depleted, down a man. They'll restart things here on the 12th minute. Off the head of Jürgen Schellbeck, and a throw in right in front of the Galaxy bench. Brandon By, young 23-year-old. Now in his second season with the Revolution. Provides a lot of that width on the right-hand side. Down goes Joe Corona, no call. Juan Agudelo comes away with it, about 20 yards away. Plays it right to the left-hand side for Jones, who gets it all wrong. And scooped up in the end by David Bingham. Right now the Galaxy need to get a hold of this game. They need to put a foot on the ball and start to dictate, because New England has come in and taken it right to them. And put it back to Diego Polenta. Last couple of appearances for him, even though he did miss the last 2 games, his last couple of appearances coming on the left-hand side of defense as they continue to chop and change things in the back line. Let's come forward now into the Revolution defensive third for Uriel Antuna, wide on the left-hand side. Works the 1-2 with Alvarez, well weighted, and it did require the challenge of Farrell, who did well to come across. Beautiful ball played through, and that's what Fabio Alvarez will give this Galaxy team. He can break down a defense and play in those clever through balls, something that has been a point of criticism this season for LA, who've lacked a little bit of creative industry in the center of midfield. Here's Jonah Dos Santos operating the base of that diamond tonight in the 4-4-2, lays it out wide. Daniel Steres making that run, not exactly his strong suit, natural central defender, but he's appeared in each and every minute this season for the Galaxy, the only field player to do so. Ibrahimovic trying to lay it off for Alvarez, and another strong challenge from Juan Agudelo, who's been actively involved here in the first 14 minutes. Galaxy, though, win it back inside the Revolution half. Antuna pops up on the left-hand side, supported by Joe Corona centrally. And he'll spray it out for Jürgen Schellbeck, who makes that run. So does Antuna. Flag is down, pulls it across the face of goal. And a nice piece of build-up play. The synchronization was there for LA, but now it opens up on the counter-attack. And out comes Bingham about 10 yards clear, and it was an important challenge in the back by Daniel Steres and Pipo Gonzalez, as Teal Boombury was making a storming run in behind that Galaxy back four. But how about the pace of Pipo Gonzalez? And that is why he's been named to the Costa Rican Provisional Gold Cup team. Just a super tackle that time from the Tico. It comes out for a New England throw. Finding some joy down this left-hand side. Duan Jones, the rookie. Good-looking cross. Boombury just muscled off of it by Diego Polenta. And New England looking wistfully to referee Alex Chilowitz, who wants no part of that decision. Galaxy wavering slightly defensively. A defense, yes, they are coming off back-to-back clean sheets, but not without vulnerabilities. And it's a beautiful ball played in by Polenta to find his way to Antuna. And another super challenge from Andrew Farrell. And it looks as though Antuna now has come up the worst for wear, clutching that left shoulder, but play continues. It's a throw-in in a defensive third. Antuna crosses in, but straight to the feet of Farrell, who makes a no-nonsense clearance into row Z. Galaxy trying to return fire after what has been a brilliant start. Schellbeck, supported by Fabio Alvarez on this near side, finds its way to the pink-booted Jonah Dos Santos. What a season he's had. Has alluded to the fact that he's not 100% fit. We know about his hamstring problems, but trying to compensate from that hamstring problem with his hips, and it's kind of taken a slight toll on the Mexico international. Nonetheless, called up to Mexico's provisional Gold Cup squad, which has been honed down to 29 has to be cut down to 23 by this week. And it's Alvarez who's harassed by Caicedo, who's been patched up in New England, back to 11 on the field. An important game tonight, the 6th annual Pride Night in Los Angeles. Alvarez pushing it forward. And dispossessed as Caicedo drops all the way back. Good to see the Galaxy celebrating equal rights across the board in the LGBTQ community. It took 100 cans of spray paint to paint the goal nets in the LGBTQ rainbow. Incredible. And here comes Heel now. It's stolen away right back at the other end as this one really starts in its stretched type of stature. An open beginning to this one. And back the other way as it goes to the feet of New England goalkeeper Brad Knighton on the edge of his box. Knighton making his 5th start. Still looking for his first clean sheet in 2019. Centrally now and past the center circle for Heel, who finds his way forward for Boombury, who's flared out wide. He's come forward now, and that one a good grab. Christian Pinilla playing that wide role on the left-hand side has been an absolute menace. Ecuadorian, knowing that perhaps he's got an advantage in terms of speed against Daniel Steres, who's not a natural right back, but the Galaxy, we know, are depleted at that position. It seems to be the case each and every year. They went through about 5 or 6 right fullbacks in 2018. Including Daniel Steres. Unable to get out of their own half now. Near side, Fagundes. Heel wearing the captain's armband tonight for the Revs, and Farrell will knock it back to Knighton, the goalkeeper. Strong start. Very much looks the part of a Bruce Arena team. Has a good shape with a double pivot and a lot of width out there. Chris Pontius, though, nipping in behind to dispossess Dewan Jones. The Galaxy win it back. This is where they need to have a good spell of possession, take the wind out of New England's sails. Ironically, the Revolution starting more in traditional fashion as the home team. Looking very comfortable in the Galaxy half as the Galaxy are bowled over. Agudelo bringing down the likes of Joe Corona, pleading his case with referee Alex Chilowitz. Join the Galaxy for a day of golf at Rolling Hills Country Club coming up on Monday, June 10th. 2019, benefiting the LA Galaxy Foundation. With your generous support, the Galaxy Foundation will grow the beautiful game of soccer and inspire the next generation of leaders to be true champions for LA, both on and off the pitch. Please go to lagalaxy.com/golf for additional information on how to reserve your foursome today. 19th minute, still no goals between LA and New England. The first and only meeting this season between these two, as Bruce Arena is back. Now taking charge, of course, of his 4th Major League Soccer club. Alvarez on the edge of the New England box, wide for Pontius, and as it played in, but Jalil Anibaba is there in the center of that New England defense. Galaxy win it back, and Shelbeck will knock it into his own half for Diego Polenta. It's a team that has a real distinct Latin feel and flavor. A lot of Spanish being spoken on the training pitch. That short passing game, and take advantage of that traditional technical fluency that we see in Latin American teams. It is pretty to behold. When the Galaxy are on, they can flat out pass it off the park. Things changing a bit with the addition of Alvarez as they go long over the top from Corona, trying to play in Pontius. Out comes Knighton. Smart goalkeeping as a direct approach almost bears some fruit. Up and over the top, and Pontius' first touch just let him down, but nicely weighted from Joe Corona, bypassing the midfield and trying to pick out Chris Pontius. As the Galaxy have bucked a recent trend, now starting with over 60% possession here in the first 20 minutes. Here's Juan Agudelo at the center of the field, spraying it long for Pinilla. And the Ecuadorian can't keep it in play. It will be a throw-in for Los Angeles. Quickly taken, it'll go back to David Bingham. attractive game to behold. His punt forward off the head of Zlatan Ibrahimovic, off of Pinilla, throw-in nearly at midfield for LA on the opposite side. Here's Alvarez. Releasing Shelvek on the left. Flag is down for the Norwegian, who makes a nice little run on that inside channel. Gets past Fagundes. It's still Shelvek. Just couldn't get his feet right. He pleads for the penalty. The referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty kick for LA, or is it? Well, the referee's saying let's play on. Some confusion as the referee was indicating to the spot. Has called it against LA. Incredible decision here from Chilowitz. It was a great run from Shelvek, who got on the inside channel of Bai as well as Fagundes before going to ground. And tough to see, as we have the privilege of a replay here, how that is against Jurgen Shelvek is beyond me. Just goes to ground, and if anything, it's just a plain old goal kick, and it is. That's what the referees issued. Thought for a moment it might have been a foul, but the referee awarding the goal kick, and rightfully so. But the Galaxy undaunted and win it back. Antuna for Alvarez, slips past, muscular stuff from the Argentinian to shoulder the challenge from the Colombian Caicedo, but the Galaxy cough it up now. Agudelo lays it wide for Pinilla, who's now tucks in centrally, but is caught in possession by Steres, but it's all too short-lived. Here comes Carles Gil, the Spaniard, picks out Fagundes on this right-hand side. My goodness, it's end-to-end in this one. Feels like the end of it. Level game, and we're only in the 23rd minute. Happy to have you along here on Galaxy Radio for what is turning out to be a very pleasing match on the eye. I'm Christian Miles. LA Galaxy looking for their third straight win. They lift it up and over the top. And it's going to be Andrew Farrell brought to ground right in front of the watchful eye of the referee, who's pulled out the yellow and wants a word with Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who just laid into Farrell, and he'll get a chorus of boos. The referee, as Ibrahimovic picks up his third booking of the season. Farrell continues, and what a fascinating battle that's going to be, because Farrell just takes an elbow, and as we look at it upon a replay, as he got goal side of Farrell, Ibrahimovic just delivering a slight nudge on the back of the neck of Farrell, who went to ground, perhaps making the most of the challenge. Nonetheless, yellow card against the big Swede. Recently coming back from his 2-match ban for that altercation last month with the NYCFC goalkeeper Sean Johnson. That 2-match ban handed down by the MLS disciplinary committee. Back the other way now, LA in their own half. Jonah Dos Santos just in front of that back four. He'll find it's way up into center circle for Joe Corona, who sprays it out wide. Uriel Antuna. And dispossessed is Antuna by Diego Fagundes. So having problems with possession inside the opposition half. Where it counts, possession is great. Stats in that department, in my estimation, are extremely misleading and do not indicate the nature of the game, as the Galaxy flat out bossed the game against Sporting Kansas City and had less than 40% of the ball on Wednesday night. A deserved 2-0 win. 6 points in the last 2 games. They've got some width on this left-hand side, and Pinilla just blows past Daniel Steres before going to ground, trying to appeal the decision. Referee, once again, not interested this time. Galaxy looking to move into double digits in terms of victory with their 10th of the campaign. New England coming in with just 3 wins in their first 15 games, along with 4 draws and 8 defeats. But on a 3-match unbeaten run. Back-to-back draws following that win on May 11th in San Jose, 3-1. That was the first match after Brad Friedel was given the sack. Interim boss Mike Lapper has held the reins and is actually joined as a permanent assistant coach to Bruce Arena, along with Richie Williams. Here's Arles Gil, meanwhile, and here comes New England. Gil blows past Polenta, but that one much too heavy for Fagundes. Unable to find the link from midfield to the attack. And it'll come out for a David Bingham goal kick. Still looking for our first goal. England, as I mentioned, the second most charitable defense, conceding 32 times in their first 15 games. As I mentioned, only one other team has given up more goals this year than the New England Revolution, and that being the Colorado Rapids, which victimized the Galaxy in their last home game here a couple of weeks ago. First win for the Rapids in the campaign. Also an embarrassing asterisk to the season for Los Angeles, but signaled with better performances as of late. Plenty of reason to be optimistic. They have not gotten the better of New England here in the first 20 minutes or so. Alvarez drops it back for Corona. Former Cholos man finds his way to Alvarez. Good ball over the top. It's in. It's Ibrahimovic. Brilliant save from Brad Knighton to deny the big Swede from close range. Brilliantly executed on the buildup. It went over the top, and Ibrahimovic took it first time on the edge of the 6-yard box. But Knighton held his ground. Strong goalkeeping. Unbelievable from Brad Knighton, who stood up to the talented, talismanic Swedish international. Got in behind the likes of Ani Baba, and Ibra sees it parried by Knighton, who made himself big and cut down the angle. Comfortable height for the goalkeeper. Not the best of takes from Ibrahimovic, who was denied of his 11th goal of the season. Best chance of the evening for either of these two teams. Although Boonbury may take issue with that chance that he ballooned over the bar earlier. So the Galaxy unable to take their chance. New England back in possession, but quickly relinquish it. Jonah Dos Santos wins it. He will be a sorely missed presence should Mexico make a deep run into the CONCACAF Gold Cup as expected, despite all of their international absences for El Tri. On the other side, though, here comes Shelvek, who makes another run from his left back spot. He will be expected to provide the attacking punch, with Steris dropping back throughout much of this game. Here's Antuna, who takes over. Just outside the New England box, the cross, Ibra heads on, cleared away, and Steris comes in on that late run, but sends it into Roque. Another cross reined in. The header met well by Ibrahimovic as it was easily repelled, but Steris nowhere near sending that shot on target, despite the fact that he is the second top goal scorer on this team with 3 goals this season. But you could really say it was a true defender's finish on that occasion. Not his strong suit, but Steris has been the subject of some criticism from Galaxy fans and some of the media. From this commentator's perspective, very harsh, as he has been very good this season. Farrell caught in possession now, and it's a 3v2. Ibrahimovic is in. Ibra denied once again by Knighton, who coughs up the rebound and covers up the Galaxy, taking advantage of a huge defensive miscue at the back. And suddenly starting to find their feet a half an hour in here in Carson. It opens up. Heel now into the Galaxy half. Fagundes isolated against Shelvek. On the overlap is By. He gets the cross over the head of Boonbury. Pania just inside the Galaxy penalty area, and it's Pania blocked this time. Well done by Daniel Steris. Heel trying to play it in. On the overlap is Pania, who gets in behind and goal side. Fagundes can't control it on the volley, and it pops out to Jonah Dos Santos. Corona. The Galaxy need to settle into this rhythm. The tempo has been breakneck tonight, end to end. It's like watching Wimbledon. A whole heck of a lot of fun being had tonight in the final MLS appearance before the Gold Cup break. The Galaxy, of course, do have an upcoming U.S. Open Cup fixture coming up on the 12th here in Carson against their local rivals, Orange County Soccer Club, in the 4th round or round of 32. That will likely take place at the Track and Field Stadium here at Dignity Health Sports Park. Now come on down. Well worth your time as Orange County SC, the NPSL representative. A bit of a 405 derby, as they call it in these parts. Here's Alvarez, takes over possession. It's Ibrahimovic trying to play it through. It is beautifully weighted. Antuna denied on a foot save by Knighton. He's had to make 3 big saves in the last few minutes. Flag had gone up, though, on Oriol Antuna, who was in the offside position. Flag once again late in going up, but that is the modus operandi these days from referees' assistants, as they are told to keep the flag down in order for VAR to review the play. But what a ball from Ibrahimovic. Cuts it right in past Farrell and in the heart of that New England defense. Antuna sees that one saved, but it wouldn't have counted anyway. So the goal kick drops to the feet of Pinilla. He's heel. And Jones joins in from the left-hand side. 1v1 against Steris. He's got an edge in pace. Jones has done brilliantly. Good coverage back there from Gonzalez on the drag back from Jones. And that is a problem for the Galaxy. Is the pace not just of Pinilla, but also DeJuan Jones, causing some problems for Daniel Steris and company. Heel. Lovely ball back for Pinilla, and it turned through midfield, but he's dispossessed, nicely won by Jonah Dos Santos, who came in from behind to dislodge the Ecuadorian. Galaxy halfway into their own half. Joe Corona now looking to slow the tempo up just a bit. Galaxy like to possess, but they don't like that up-tempo game. They are not the Liverpool or the Tottenham Hotspur, despite what we saw yesterday in the UEFA Champions League final, which was an absolutely dreadful affair. Nevertheless, congratulations to Liverpool Football Club for winning their 6th European Cup. Galaxy looking to emulate that result today. Dos Santos, Polenta, past the halfway line. Alvarez is done brilliantly, slips in past Caicedo. Alvarez plays it in. Ibrahimovic, this time denied by Jalil Anibaba, who slides in to make a game-saving block. Agudelo comes away with it, and the Galaxy have kicked into high gear. Something has changed. But they are finding that rhythm, that synchronization, most importantly, that understanding. What's been lacking is a creative influencer in the center of the park. We are seeing plenty of it tonight with Alvarez. Ibrahimovic, on a varying of the attacking approach, heads it down, but straight into the teeth of that New England midfield. Slow to bring it up now. This is Hio. Lovely turn from the Spaniard into the Galaxy center circle and plays it out wide for Jones. 10 minutes to go until halftime. What a game. Pinilla slips in past midfield. Nice little run from Pinilla. Comes out wide for Fagunda. Has been asking a bit too much of him, and it'll be a throw-in for the Galaxy. Galaxy fans, come celebrate the 4th of July with your LA Galaxy as they face off against Toronto FC right here at Dignity Health Sports Park. The first 12,500 fans in attendance will receive a buy one, get one ticket voucher courtesy of Alaska Airlines. Terms and conditions do apply. Following the match, the LA Galaxy will light up the sky with their annual 4th of July fireworks show. Buy your tickets today. You know where to go, lagalaxy.com/tickets. I can tell you what, I've been here throughout the years on the 4th of July. It is a fireworks show you do not want to miss. And a good game is Toronto FC. They are back, not to their old selves, but putting themselves amongst the top half. But it's played in now, and it's Carlos Gil just on the edge of the box, tries to drag it back, and it was a poor take from Pinilla, and Gil would have been well advised to take it himself. New England are getting in behind this Galaxy back four with frequency. It's been a problem. Polenta nearly victimized there as it goes wide. Pinilla really had an awkward task Not sure how much he might have known about that. So chances at both ends. Just wasn't well taken by the Ecuadorian winger. The Galaxy get it back at midfield. Alvarez turns, locates Pontius, who's drifted centrally. He's got the support of Corona, who puts some thrust in the center now. Alvarez lays it off. Ibrahimovic right on the right-hand side of the penalty area. As his pass deflected out by Anibaba, it will be a throw for the hosts. Galaxy looking for their 7th win in 10 home contests. Make it 9, excuse me. They've lost their last 2, but won their first 6. Colorado and NYCFC coming in here and blanking LA. Their last 2 home games at Dignity Health. Antuna forging away on this left-hand side, but nowhere to go. And youngster is going to have to find a better end product. It's a poor ball out of the back. Distribution lacking from New England. The Galaxy growing in possession here. Been a better team here in the last 7 or 8 minutes. Trying to close out the first half with a goal. Still plenty of time remaining on the 37th in Carson on a beautiful evening. Shelving pops up on the left-hand side, level with the penalty area line, and Farrell trying to play it through for Antuna, but Farrell is there to win it back. Been a busy central defender tonight, Andrew Farrell. Agudelo on the other end, slowed by Polenta, and it will be a foul against the Galaxy defender. Free kick, and Guillermo Barros Esqueloto asking for an explanation from Alex Chilowitz. Agudelo was in full flight. It's a player that really was supposed to be seen as the messiah, a new coming for U.S. soccer. Burst onto the scene 9 years ago. Remember his days at the New York Red Bulls, but has floated around. Spent some time here in Southern California with Chivas USA a few years back. Just really hasn't hit the mark and lived up to the expectations. You can see that he's got the talent. Bunbury, meanwhile, in that pocket between midfield and defense, drifting in a deeper role. It comes out wide to the right for Fagundes. Puts in a decent ball, but it doesn't clear the hand of Polenta, who heads it up for Alvarez. The 2 South Americans combining to good effect. The Galaxy revert to that short passing game to calm and restore order in the back. Here's Dos Santos, who drops his shoulder, lays it wide. Shelvek at midfield. And the Galaxy finish with a flourish here, enjoying much more possession than we saw in the last 2 games. It was a fluid tactical setup. They changed it at halftime after starting with 2 strikers. Antuna reverting to a left-sided role. Alvarez tucking in behind Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And here's the Argentinian. Ibra makes the run, and it's just a little too heavy from Alvarez. Asking a bit too much of those 37-year-old legs. He gave it a good go, though, Ibra. Comes out, though, for a goal kick, and Brad Knight. Soccer fans, advance your soccer skills this summer with the LA Galaxy Youth Camps, which are offered for all ages, skill levels, and positions in multiple locations across Southern California. The camps kick off on June 10th at Dignity Health Sports Park, as well as Glendale and the Palm Springs area. For more information, all you have to do is visit youth.lagalaxy.com/camps. Once again, that's youth.lagalaxy.com/camps. Galaxy take it over on the restart. Ibrahimovic about 25 yards away from goal, grabs 2 defenders, doesn't find his way past Jalil Anibaba, and it drops into the center of midfield before it's sprayed out wide into the Galaxy half for Cristian Penilla. Already with a hand in 4 goals this season is Penilla. He'll switch it for Fagundes, who brings it down on the edge of the Galaxy box, closed down by Shelvek. Fagundes fancies his chances 1v1 against the Norwegian. Opts for Heel, who arrives in support. Now Bai joins in from right fullback here. Plays it across, and that one really lacking enough execution as well as creativity to trouble this Galaxy defense. It comes out wide at midfield. Pontius finds his way to Ibrahimovic. He's done well coming in since as an 11th minute substitute for the injured Seba Leggett. Galaxy forced to make that switch, and we certainly hope Leggett will be okay. Will have 20 days, however, to lick his wounds, and that's got to be a concern, however, for U.S. men's national team head coach Greg Berhalter, who does favor the the LA Galaxy man. Great skill from Corona, releases, good run. It's Pontius, he's in. Pontius goes for goal. Farrell slides in to make the block. Corner kick coming up for Los Angeles. Coming up at halftime, we'll keep you apprised of all the stats and most importantly, the scores in the 8 other games in Major League Soccer. It's all coming up here on Galaxy Radio at halftime. Galaxy getting the corner kick. Correction, just one other game in Major League Soccer. 8 yesterday. That corner floats in. It comes out. My ticker with the wrong date on June 1st. Got it all handled now as another cross rains in. The Galaxy putting in 12 crosses on Wednesday night. No other team crosses the ball more than the Galaxy in Major League Soccer. It's been their preferred weapon, but they've varied it as of late. Can't tell you the only other score this afternoon in MLS. Philadelphia winning at Minnesota United 3-2 at Allianz Field in Minneapolis. Philadelphia continue to really surge as we hit close to the midpoint of the Major League Soccer season. Hard to believe. Match day 16 for both of these two tonight of 34. Back to Brad Knight. Less than 3 minutes remaining. Plus added on time. It will be a lengthy spell due to those injuries to both Leggett as well as Luis Caicedo, who was able to continue. So no substitutions made by Bruce Arena. Right inside for Farrell, goes up and over the top. Fagundes brings it down. Problems here. Arriving on the left-hand side is Padilla. It's advantageous. Drops to the right. Padilla fires. Great save by David Bingham. Padilla gets it back again, and this time denied once again by the Galaxy defense. Great sequence of goalkeeping, but the Galaxy opening up and fractured at the back. Unbelievable stuff from David Bingham, but last-ditch stuff from Los Angeles. Not exactly what they want, but an excellent recovery. The first deny by Bingham, who sends it out wide, parried. Fagundes lays it back. Padilla has it again, and once again, it's Bingham to the rescue. What a night he has had. 4 saves already. So the first corner for New England on this far side, 44th minute. At Dignity Health Sports Park, they take it short. Dos Santos closing down Fagundes on the opposite side, drops the shoulder. The cross is in the air, trying to pick out the likes of Ani Baba. And the Galaxy, who have yet to concede a goal from a header this season, able to clear their lines. To concede a goal from a corner kick this season, Los Angeles. It drops in the middle. Fagundes drifting central, sends it wide for Heel, who's popped up on the left-hand side. Final minute, plus added on time here at Carson. It's onside for Boonbury. He is in. Boonbury scores! Teal Boonbury under David Bingham, who should have saved it. And after a night of brilliance for the goalkeeper, he was left and hung out to dry. But he's got to make that save, and he does it. New England celebrates, and what a time for a breakthrough. On the 45th minute, it's Christian Penilla with his 3rd of the season. And Bingham, not too happy with himself. After a brilliant double save from the Galaxy goalkeeper, the mistake was made. But you have to say, it was a deserved goal from New England, and they found so much joy down that right-hand side as Padilla slips in behind Steris, unencumbered. Bingham got to it at the near post, but it just squeezes underneath the Galaxy goalkeeper. Cruel, cruel against the Galaxy, but deserved for New England all at the same time. 3 shots on target for the Revolution, as 5 minutes have been added on, and a wry smile from New England manager and sporting director Bruce Arena. That is a sucker punch. And I can see from the looks of the face of David Bingham, he is not a happy camper, nor should he be. And he's earned all kinds of accolades from the media, but especially from his head coach. Said he was brilliant against Orlando, and he made his season high 6 saves, and you remember, stopped a penalty kick in the first half from Nani. Been called into action with frequency tonight, though. Making about 4 or 5 big saves. We'll get you a prize on exactly how many coming up on the halftime show. As we head into stoppage time at the end of half number 1, the Galaxy trailing on the Christian Pinilla goal. And it's New England in search of more. Heel. And disrupted from behind by Corona as it trickles into the gloves of David Bingham, who concedes for the 18th time this season. He's been ever present. In stark contrast to the 3 goalkeepers who have shared the gloves this year for the Revs. Cody Cropper, Matt Turner, and tonight's performer, Brad Knighton, who's been pretty good in his own right. Here's By. Trying to play it early. Entirely misguided from the second-year man out of Western Michigan University. New England feeling they were hard done by as By actually gave away the penalty on a handball against DC. Wasn't initially called, but awarded after a VAR review. And once again, it's Pinilla popping up, lays it centrally on the top of the Galaxy penalty area. Galaxy not a good response after this New England goal. Still some time to correct matters, however. Chilvek. Still inside his own half. Up pops Alvarez. He's gaining in sharpness. Nearly caught in possession by 2 New England defenders. It finds its way up to Ibrahimovic. Pops up off the head of the big Swede. And New England get it back. Fagundes lays it back for Caicedo, who's got that heavy bandaging on his head after that collision earlier with Ibrahimovic. Keel on this left-hand side into the Galaxy half. 3 minutes into stoppage time. A couple of step-overs now, and my goodness, Pinilla is really confident. He fancies it against Steris, and why not? The Galaxy defender has been flummoxed by the speedy Ecuadorian on this left-hand side. Here's Caicedo. Jones. He's been chiming in on the attack as well. Nice foot in that time from Dos Santos, who had to stretch forward high. Galaxy win it. Corona, quick look up, going to direct route, trying to pick out Ibrahimovic. But underneath it for New England is Anibaba. New England really don't look like a team that's the second to last position in the Eastern Conference. Regardless of what happens tonight, they will remain in that second to last position. Find themselves coming into today 4 points behind the Columbus Crew. With victory, they can move to within 1 of the Ohio side. Most importantly, can move within 2 points of that final playoff spot. Season far from finished for them. It's in now. It's for Bunbury. Closed down, and another good save from Bingham, who covered up at that near post. Once again, the attack finding some space on the right. Guillermo Barros Escaloto has a lot to think about here at halftime, and he may opt for a switch at right back because it's clearly not working for Daniel Steris, who is not in his natural position. It's a big ask for him. You may remember we saw some of that under Ziggy Schmid last year, with Steris playing in a wider role. It was borderline catastrophic for him. And Pinilla is in. A good coverage from behind by Corona to win it back for LA, and a goal kick now for David Bingham. It's got just a matter of seconds if the Galaxy want to amount to something positive at the end of the first half. That's going to do it. Halftime arrives at the Dig, and the Galaxy and New England putting on quite a show here in Carson. It was tit for tat, a rather open affair, but after 45 minutes, our scoreline reads the New England Revolution leading the Galaxy on a late first half goal from Christian Pinilla. New England 1, the Galaxy 0, here on Galaxy Radio.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. Power up like a pro. Contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Hey, what you doing, guys?
Just remember in the 1980s, I'd sip on a Shasta Diet Grape, shredding at the skate park.
Shasta was around in the 80s?
That's right, Sonny. In fact, Shasta's been around for 130 years.
Wow, Grandpa, that's old.
You know, in my day, I'd enjoy me a Shasta Cherry Cola, listening to my favorite radio program.
What's a radio program? I'm more of a modern kid. I'll stick with my Shasta, California dreamin'.
From generation
to generation.
Celebrating 130 years of flavor.
It has to be Shasta.
Galaxy fans, want to drive away in your very own high-performance Mercedes GLC 63S Coupe? San Manuel Casino is giving away 4 of these cool crossovers in the month of June. Every week, you'll have the chance to win your very own 2019 Mercedes GLC 63S Coupe. Use your Club Serrano card at your favorite slot machines or table games for your chance to win. San Manuel Casino is all thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21 to enter casino. Please gamble responsibly.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. And that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Hi, this is Toyota Talk. I'm Mark Nolte.
And I'm Jeff Trusso.
So, Jeff, you know what I really like?
I do. You like baseball and pizza and movies and...
Well, yes, all of that is true.
See, I get you.
You do. But I also like it when a thing is easy.
Everyone likes things that are Oh, hang on. I'm guessing you have a thing in mind.
You totally get me. Yes, I like it when car buying is easy.
Ah, yeah, that is a good thing. And since this is Toyota Talk, I'm guessing...
Yeah, you see where this is going. I'm going to Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event.
And it's called that because...
Because right now it's easy to get great deals on all 25 Toyota models.
Wait, the Sporty Camry?
Yep.
The adventurous RAV4?
You betcha.
The rugged Tacoma?
Truck voice, absolutely.
Well, this is easily the best news I've heard in forever.
It's also easy to compare models and check out all offers. Just visit buyatoyota.com.
Wow, and just how is all this easy possible?
Funny you should ask. Your Southern California Toyota dealers make it easy.
Ah, too easy.
Toyota.
Let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. Shasta. Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy. It has to be Shasta.
And welcome back to Dignity Health Sports Park here in Carson, California. It is halftime, and not good reading for the Los Angeles Galaxy, victimized by Christian Pinilla just before halftime is New England Revolution and Bruce Arena leading here at the break. Time now for our flavorful play of the half. Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy, with over 30 grape flavors like grapefruit zazz, apple, tiki punch, strawberry, and California Dreamin'. Shasta has a flavor for every Galaxy fan. This soccer season, it has to be Shasta. And that, of course, the only play of the game has to go down at the end of the first half after an open 45 minutes to Christian Pinilla, who was absolutely terrorizing Daniel Steres throughout the entire first half. Finally gets the breakthrough. David Bingham, who had just made 2 great double saves back-to-back against Pinilla moments before the goal, let down on a goalkeeping mistake, but only so much blame you can attribute to the LA Galaxy goalkeeper. He's been required to make about 4 or 5 big saves tonight, and very much keeping the Galaxy in this game, as New England, especially early on, were able to open up the LA Galaxy on several occasions, feeling pretty hard done by that they did not get one early on, but they get one late on. The Galaxy, they'll have to feel some positive aspects from this first half as well. They managed to get forward with frequency. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, of course, getting in on several occasions. Fabio Alvarez also linking nicely with the big Swede, who was denied on several occasions by Brad Knighton, but ultimately they couldn't find their way through. But the Galaxy need to find some defensive stability on the right-hand side, as Daniel Steres playing in that right back role really not looking all that comfortable here, and I'm sure perhaps Guillermo Barros Escaloto contemplating a change, no doubt addressing it during his halftime team talk. So it's halftime here in Carson. LA 0, New England 1 on Galaxy Radio. More coming up after this. Stay with us.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Hey, what you doing, guys?
Just remember in the 1980s, I'd sip on a Shasta Diet Grape, shredding at the skate park.
Shasta was around in the 80s?
That's right, Sonny. In fact, Shasta's been around for 130 years.
Wow, Grandpa, that's old.
You know, in my day, I'd enjoy me a Shasta Cherry Cola, listening to my favorite radio program.
What's a radio program? I'm more of a modern kid. I'll stick with my Shasta, California dreamin'.
From generation
to generation.
Celebrating 130 years of flavor.
It has to be Shasta.
Want more for less? Spectrum Mobile delivers. Grab your wireless bill to compare and see how you can save up to 40% a month with our unlimited data plan for $45 a line, or our buy the gig plan for $14 a gig, all with free nationwide talk and text. Call 855-535-7732. Get Spectrum Mobile today. Call 855-535-7732. Savings based on comparison of single-line unlimited plans amongst major national carriers as of 10/21/18. Visit Spectrum.com for offer restrictions and details.
As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, Southern New Hampshire University celebrates the goal setters and the goal getters, the hard workers, the fighters, and the up all-nighters. At SNHU, we celebrate you. With flexible, affordable online courses and more than 200 programs to choose from, earning your degree is a goal you can achieve. Learn about SNHU's online courses at snhu.edu. Your celebration starts here. Visit snhu.edu.
How can you find the car, truck, or SUV that's just perfect for you? Easy. Get to Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event. There are huge cashback offers and super low leases on popular Toyota models like the sleek 2019 Camry, legendary Corolla, rugged Tacoma, even the all-new Toyota RAV4. Ready to save big? We make it easy.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
And welcome back to Carson, California. Halftime rolls on here on Galaxy Radio, and the Galaxy not very happy right now. An open affair, and despite dominating most of the possession, about 60% of the ball, which lies in stark contrast to the last two games, and the Galaxy had less than 40% of it, and they find themselves trailing 1-0. And a late strike from Christian Padilla just before halftime. We take a look at the rest of the stats. The Galaxy really will be troubled as their defense has been opened up and carved apart. 10 shots for New England, twice as many than LA, but what's most troubling is 5 of those on target. The Galaxy putting just 1 to 2 of their attempts on target, and just 2 corners for the New England Revolution. 1 corner kick for the Galaxy, and 1 booking here in the first half, as Zlatan Ibrahimovic was given his 3rd yellow card of the campaign. Time now to focus our attention elsewhere around Major League Soccer. And after 9 big games yesterday, only 1 other game taking place earlier today, and it was at Allianz Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It was Minnesota United 2 visiting Philadelphia Union 3. And it was Minnesota going down after an early strike on a penalty kick from Jamir Montero. Hassani Dotson leveled after a half an hour, but Harris Medunyanin putting Philly up at halftime. More goals in the second half as Minnesota went out in front thanks to Kevin Molino, but Austin Trusty popping up on an assist from Ilsinho 4 minutes from time, and Jim Curtin and the Philadelphia Union continue to cruise as they find themselves 3-2 victors away to Minnesota, and a victory that puts them 1 point clear at the top of the Eastern Conference. They are well clear of New England. However, the Revolution, despite being second bottom, taking it right to second top LA. All right, we're going to step aside one more time, but make sure you keep it right here on Galaxy Radio. When we return, it's the second half as LA trail New England 1-0 here on Galaxy Radio.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Hi, this is Toyota Talk. I'm Mark Nolte.
And I'm Jeff Trusso.
So, Jeff, you know what I really like?
I do. You like baseball and pizza and movies and...
Well, yes, all of that is true.
See, I get you.
You do, but I also like it when a thing is easy.
Everyone likes things that are Oh, hang on. I'm guessing you have a thing in mind.
You totally get me. Yes, I like it when car buying is easy.
Oh, yeah, that is a good thing. And since this is Toyota Talk, I'm guessing...
Yeah, you see where this is going. I'm going to Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event.
And it's called that because...
Because right now it's easy to get great deals on all 25 Toyota models.
Wait, the sporty Camry?
Yup.
The adventurous RAV4?
You betcha.
The rugged Tacoma?
Truck voice, absolutely.
Well, this is easily the best news I've heard in forever.
It's also easy to compare models and check out all offers. Just visit buyatoyota.com.
Wow, and just how is all this easy possible?
Funny you should ask. Your Southern California Toyota dealers make it easy.
Ah, too easy.
Toyota.
Let's go places.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Every time you close your laptop, a Corona gets its line. And every time your to-do list is to do one less thing, a Corona gets its line. Every time you press pause. Every time you unwind or lose track of time, a Corona gets its line. And every time your feet are up while the sun goes down, a Corona gets its line. So drop a line in and find your beach. Please drink responsibly. Corona Extra Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Alcatel, the official smartphone partner of LA Galaxy, presents Onyx, a smartphone with the latest tech features at a great price. Enjoy sharp photos with dual rear cameras, enhanced security features with fingerprint and facial recognition, up to 32 gigabytes of storage, and the battery built to last. This beautifully designed smartphone with suede texture finish and expansive 5.5-inch full-view display will handle all of your entertainment needs. Available at Cricket Wireless and AlcatelOnyx.com.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife, nutrition for a better life, and Toyota. Let's go places.
Blackout at Dignity Health Sports Park as the lights are dim, the cell phones are out, trying to inspire the Los Angeles Galaxy to a third consecutive win. However, it's been a homecoming and a happy one of sorts so far for New England sporting director and head coach Bruce Arena, who has come in here and torn apart this LA Galaxy defense with 5 opportunities on goal, the 5th of which coming from Christian Pinilla with the only strike in the first half just before the break. And as a result, the Bruce is back, and so are the Revolution, as the Arena era looking to get off and launch successfully here in Los Angeles, where Bruce enjoyed so much success over 8 seasons. One substitute coming in. It will be Uriel Antuna, replaced by the kid, the 16-year-old Efrain Alvarez, checking into the game as the Galaxy looking for a little more attacking inspiration. Alvarez making his first appearance in the space of 3 games, his 4th in total on the campaign. The last time we saw him, of course, on the 19th against Columbus as a second half sub. Second half underway the Galaxy begin in possession and trying to make their way on an uphill climb. Happy to have you along here on Galaxy Radio. I'm Christian Miles. This, of course, the 16th game of the season. Galaxy back-to-back wins, looking for their 10th win and their first home win since April, after dropping their last two to New York City as well as Colorado. They start well in possession on his left-hand side. Up pops Shelbeck, who sends one in, but Andrew Farrell there defensively to repel for New England. Galaxy trying to start with a bit between their teeth, trying to take it right to New England. Here's Alvarez with his first touch. Efrain Alvarez going for goal and entirely mishits it. A borderline embarrassing touch that time for the teenager. He will be taking up his spot on the right-hand side of this midfield. So the second switch. Remember, Sebastian Lletget had to come off with injury on the 11th minute as Chris Pontius was brought in. Pontius popping up on the right, but we'll see how he is employed here. They play a little bit deeper. Used to be shadowing Ibrahimovic on the left as Alvarez pops up. Efrain Alvarez pops up on the right. Playing underneath, of course, Fabio Alvarez. No changes for Bruce Arena at halftime. And there's a real crunching challenge on Jonah dos Santos. Referee's only dealt one yellow tonight. Contemplating that. There's a real menacing tackle from Carles Gil. Visibly concerned, along with Diego Fagundes, I believe. Jonah dos Santos has taken his knocks as of late. It was Teal Bunbury who tangled. It's a real strong, heavy challenge from Teal Bunbury. So a word of caution from referee Alex Chilowitz, now in his third season as an MLS referee. The free kick goes straight to the gloves of Brad Knight, who's deputizing tonight for the suspended Matt Turner, who was sent off last Saturday in that 1-1 draw at home in Foxborough against DC United. Oh, the Galaxy get it wrong now. Bunbury in. Gonzalez misjudges it, and they try and play it through for the on-rushing Fagundes. It drops for Gil, who switches it up. The goal scorer Pania leaves it off. Fagundes hits it first time, and my goodness, balloons it well high of Bingham's goal. Will go down perhaps as a moment of embarrassment for David Bingham late in the first half. But that really in stark contrast to his heroics throughout, not just earlier tonight, but the entire campaign. Really tough on the Galaxy goalkeeper. He made a series of great saves to keep LA in it early on. But that effort from Pineda, just squeezing under the Galaxy goalkeeper's arms. Here's Efrain Alvarez trying to pick out. Oh, it's a slip this time in the center by Farrell, but it was a good recovery in the end as he got down to head it clear. The clearance only as far as Diego Polenta. Left-hand side for Shelbeck, who goes off on a rampaging run. Nice little give and go with Pontius and the Galaxy. This is they're going to get the corner kick, are they? No, pops out for a throw. No, it will be a corner. Tough to see that angle from here. The Galaxy just with their second of the evening. Will it be the second time lucky? Steris forward along with Polenta. Jonah dos Santos in and popping up to win it is Pipo Gonzalez, who heads it just high. Well, they brought every bit of the cavalry. All their central big defenders. Gonzalez, Polenta, and Steris up for that one. Pipo Gonzalez still looking for his first goal in Major League Soccer since joining from Bologna. Back the other way, Bunbury foraging away, plays it into the path, and once again it's Gonzalez who did well to track back and win it, making it easy as it's scooped up by David Bingham. Quick on the distribution in midfield. Shelbeck misjudges it, crosses past the halfway line, and finds Fabio Alvarez on his fourth consecutive start after scoring on his third appearance on Wednesday night. Galaxy surviving 4 defeats in their last 6 games. 6 games in 25 days, 4 of those on the road. Here's Shelbeck, who just runs straight into the right back. Branded by, and it comes away on the right for Diego Fagundes. He's wearing those flashy orange boots. He'll work the big switch underneath it. The goal scorer, Pinilla, sublime first touch, squares it across the face. Bunbury tries to play the dummy for Fagundes and heel. But it's read nicely by Diego Polenta, who wasn't having any of that. Polenta has such a good reading of the game, doesn't have the pace. Technically sound and able to distribute out of the back so well. Efrain Alvarez for Jonah Dos Santos. Now Joe Corona, the Galaxy trying to restore order. What a boon an early second half goal would be. Pontius finds his way between the lines. Ibrahimovic puts his head up, drops the shoulder, lays it wide. Steris in the onside position. Great cross from Steris, punched away by Knighton as it was just high of Ibrahimovic. Here's Efra Alvarez trying to push it through that back four. The clearance only as far as Jonah Dos Santos, who gets caught. And here comes Carles Gil, the New England captain. It's a slip in the back from Pipo Gonzalez. Pinilla trying to go 1v1 against Diego Polenta. Lays it across the face of goal now. It's Carles Gil, drops the shoulder. Gil off the post. The woodwork merciful to the LA Galaxy, who dodge another big bullet as this game continues to be stretched. 6th annual Pride Night celebrating LGBTQ equal rights in Southern California. A colorful display is the rainbow painted net, as well as touchline Galaxy insignia adorning the Dignity Health Sports Park pitch. Pontius now for Corona, trying to find a way through. Can they pick the lock? Alvarez plays it forward, and it's Farrell, who's been very good tonight. He and Ani Baba, sensational, absorbing a lot of this pressure from the Galaxy. It had over 60% possession earlier, now just around 58. Here's Pontius on a rampaging run. It's Pontius, what a run. Just one touch too many. Efrain Alvarez brings it down, plays it for Daniel Steris. He's onside, it's pinged across, and it's Fabio! Just the touch from Brad Knighton. Great effort from Fabio Alvarez on the return from Steris. Knighton didn't get a touch, it went just high. Once again, though, the Galaxy, they can play some champagne soccer when they are clicking, and they clicked here. Efrain Alvarez, an adroit touch, but Fabio Alvarez just sliding, he lost his balance too far underneath it. It just grazed the top of the crossbar. Galaxy knocking on the door. Oh, it's advantageous. It's Ibrahimovic against a quintet of defenders before he's brought to ground, and it's going to be a free kick from about 26 yards out. It'll be just to the left of the arc on top of the penalty area. They take it quickly, Steris, but will be reordered to take it. Ibrahimovic had his heels chopped, and he's very, very slow to get up. Cause for concern as he took that snap of the heels from Luis Caicedo. Remember, Ibrahimovic had to miss out on a couple of games earlier this season with an Achilles problem. He'll line this one up here, and you know it's going to be nobody but Ibra. This man has done it all over the world, whether it be England, Italy, Spain, his native Sweden. And now trying to do it on Pride Nights and in search of an equalizer. 54 minutes in, the wall winds up, and it's Ibrahimovic trying to power it through, and the wall does its job. Not the best of efforts from Ibrahimovic. Heel, fouled from behind, free kick New England at midfield. What a game this has been. Just the goal, but chances aplenty. Heel. Agudelo was so influential earlier on in the first half. Plays it out wide on the right for Brandon Bite. Plays it early. Oh, a flick on. And it was clever from Bunbury. Good save from Bingham, but it was Bunbury in the outside position. It wouldn't have counted anyway. It's all a bit casual, though, and it looks as though the Galaxy just have a lack of sync in the back four. Remember Polenta making his first appearance after missing out on the last two games with an ankle problem. Haven't seen much of him in the center of defense. The first time he's partnered Pipo Gonzalez Gonzalez, since he's come into the team, partnering Daniel Steres, who makes his first start of the season at right back after reverting to that role in the middle of the game on Wednesday night in Kansas City. Here's Fabio Alvarez just in front of Juan Agudelo. Corona on the square ball, plays it into the corner now. Steres showing some attacking adventure. Great ball across. Ibra arrives, and it was Ani Baba who did just enough to hinder the Swede. The Galaxy captain made a mad dash to the near post on an excellent ball from Daniel Steres, it has to be said. Once again, the Galaxy, everything but the goal. Hey, soccer fans, come celebrate the 4th of July with your LA Galaxy as they face off against Toronto right here at the Dig. The first 12,500 fans in attendance will receive a buy one, get one ticket voucher, courtesy of Alaska Airlines. Terms and conditions do apply. Following the match, the Galaxy will light up the sky with their annual 4th of July fireworks show. Buy your tickets now at lagalaxy.com/tickets. Back the other way we go. It's Carles Gil on the 57th minute. Spaniard, so technically gifted, plays it through. It's Pinilla. Big save once again from David Bingham, but it's that man, Pinilla, finding his way through and playing through that Galaxy back four with the help of the New England captain, Gil. They possessed an attacking ingenuity, New England, that we have not seen this season. It's been night and day. Everything was absolutely sour and bereft of any positivity under Brad Friedel. Remember, 2 wins and 8 defeats in their first 12 games under Brad Friedel, who was let go early last month after a series of defeats, a 6-0 loss, and then a 5-1 loss, or a 5-goal loss against Chicago in the Windy City. That was enough for the Kraft group to call it quits and pull the plug. Meanwhile, it's Farrell, unorthodox, and made life difficult for Knighton. And Ibrahimovic wants to take the corner quick. Error made as Farrell just got his lines crossed. Everybody's slow to come up. Ibrahimovic waiting for the cavalry. And here comes Steres along with Shelbeck and Pipo Gonzalez. They take it short. Jonah for Ibra. Puts in a bullet of a ball, and it's repelled by Jalil Anibaba. It drops for Luis Caicedo. He plays the outlet quick to the left-hand side. Once again, New England looking dangerous in transition. Pinilla trying to wade it through for Bunbury. Nicely intercepted by Jurgen Shelbeck, who's had his share of the critics as well, but put in a series of good performances as of late on the left-hand side of the Galaxy defense. Spent the entirety of 2018 in that central defensive position, but not his strong suit. Much more comfortable on the left. Pontius now for Ibra, who has dropped back trying to find the game. Steres makes the run. Ibra finds Efrain Alvarez, pushes it through now. Steres arrives, first time hit across, and it's by to the rescue to clear it away. The Galaxy are finding joy on the right-hand side. Steres attacking space. The Galaxy popping up now with corner number 3. Efrain Alvarez sends one straight to the danger area. Knighton flaps at it. It drifts over the byline, and it'll be a second corner in succession for the hosts. New England rocked on their heels here as we approach the hour mark. There's something brewing right in front of the Riot squad. Jonah Dos Santos now to take the corner kick, the 4th of the night. It won't clear the first defender, and Luis Caicedo heads it forward for Carles Gil, the New England captain, who's fouled by Jurgen Shelbeck. Tell you what, New England has come in here and played very well. They haven't lost their shape. They have been opened up, but they've asked the questions in the attack as well. Signs of life for Bruce Arena. Remember what he did with this Galaxy team. It was not in good shape in 2008 when he took over. What a job he did. MLS Cups in 2011, 12, and 2014. 2 supporter shields as well. 2010 as well as 2011. Of course, coming well after his 2 MLS Cups with DC United. Oh, it's played centrally, now it opens up. It's Bunbury for their second. Yes, for New England. The Galaxy caught wanting on the counter-attack that caught them cold. Straight on the restart, Bunbury slots it home. His drought is over. First goal of the season for the USA international, and his first strike since August. It's New England 2, the Galaxy 0. That right on the hour mark. And Teal Bunbury with the goal at his mercy. And Bruce Arena may have come in here and done the business. It was a brilliant setup play by Carlos Gil, but totally unmarked is Bunbury, who finds his way right between Pipo Gonzalez and Diego Polenta, who flat out blow their defensive assignments. The Galaxy hit on the break, and New England double up as a wave of silence washes over Dignity Health Sports Park. His first goal, Bunbury, in 26 appearances. And New England, are they on their way to their 4th win of the season? The Galaxy having half an hour to change that course. Efrain Alvarez off the kickoff, loses it, and it will be a throw-in for New England. Oh, it's been overruled by the referee. Right in front of the Galaxy bench, throw-in now for Efra, who will defer to Daniel Steris. Quickly taken. Cleared away by Caicedo. Wide on the left-hand side, but it's Pipo Gonzalez underneath that long ball, trying to pick out the run of Bunbury. He's been playing that role as lone striker, and he's played it very well, with Fagundes flanked on his right, Christian Penilla on his left. That 4-2-3-1 setup tonight, saw it throughout 8.5+ seasons, largely for Bruce Arena, who will be quick to point out that tactics really don't matter to him. Always told us, it's for you media guys, so you have something to put on the board at the beginning of the game. Nonetheless, it has to be said, they have held their shape. But this very much looks like a Bruce Arena performance. And here's Ibrahimovic putting it into the path now. Fabio Alvarez, flag is down for the Argentine. He'll need some support just on the edge of the New England box. Crosses over, trying to pick out Pontius, but underneath it is Brandon Baye. It's not cleared. It drops for Ibrahimovic, who tries to put it back in against the grain, and his pass is blocked. Here comes Fagundes. Caicedo. Wow. And how will New England react to having this 2-goal cushion? It's almost uncharted territory for them. Looking for their first away win, as I mentioned, going back to September. 7 games without a win on their travels this season. Only 3 of which have ended in draws. Oh, it's a peeling run from DeJuan Jones, who is isolated against Daniel Steris, who lost his footing. It must be said that the pitch does not appear in very good conditions. He's seen a couple of players slip on the surface. There was a recent concert here, Wango Tango, this past week. There are some patchy areas on the grassy pitch, which has seen better days, but not an excuse for the Galaxy, who've been outplayed here by New England tonight. Here's Ibra at midfield. A quick head up from Corona. Hits it first time for the streaking Fabio Alvarez, who arrives on the left-hand side. Met by Farrell. Good block from Farrell. Been very impressive tonight. Farrell, who's played in 30+ games in each of his first 6 seasons in Major League Soccer. It opens up, though, now for Jonah Dos Santos. Squares it at the top, and it's Ibrahimovic trying to poke it through. Didn't have the run from Chris Pontius. Easy in the end for Brad Knighton. Galaxy fans, do you have what it takes to play for the most successful club in MLS? You can join an LA Galaxy Open tryout today to be evaluated by LA Galaxy coaches and technical staff for a chance to make the team. You can sign up now at lagalaxy.com/tryouts. Christian Penilla. Not quite the menacing presence we saw from him in the first half, but New England able to take their foot off the gas slightly with that 2-goal cushion. It's come out wide for Fagundes. Plays it in the center, and backtracking Jonah Dos Santos able to intercept by applying the attacking pressure, and it's by. Sends it well clear. We've seen some shots really go awry tonight, and highly so. Fans behind the goals are really getting pelted by not just Galaxy, but New England attempts as well. So Galaxy will restart possession here on the 66th minute as we hit the midpoint of half number 2. Happy to have you along here on Galaxy Radio. I'm Christian Miles. First half goal from Christian Pinilla just before halftime. And Teal Boombury has New England headed towards 3 points in Carson, California. Galaxy, if they do lose, it would be their 3rd consecutive home defeat. Fabio Alvarez plays it out wide. Shelbeck going to work on Brandon Bai. Does well, the right back. Diego Polenta setting up camp inside the Revolution half. Skips right past Jonah Dos Santos, but the Galaxy keep it on the throw-in. Just in midfield as it goes back to Pipo Gonzalez, who's called up to Costa Rica and their Gold Cup team as part of their provisional squad. Remember, the 23-man squads will be finalized this coming week. Expected Uriel Antuna, as well as Jonah Dos Santos, Pipo Gonzalez, and probably Sebastian Lletget. We shall see. Here's Shelbeck. He has that pass drop back from Ibrahimovic, and there's some boos raining down here on the Galaxy from these supporters who they are expecting more in the attacking third. Here's Agudelo with a couple of stepovers. Brilliant stuff, releasing the run of Fagundes. It's Fagundes who stings the crossbar. My goodness, they are deadly on the counterattack. It was Agudelo who put it right into the path for the Uruguayan-born winger, and it did require the crossbar's presence to deny Diego Fagundes. It was the one of 2 changes, the only field player in the change tonight from the team that drew against DC, and he had acres of space as Gonzalez couldn't close him down. Fagundes denied of his first goal of the campaign. Galaxy have to gamble, though. They got nothing to lose at this point. Shelbeck. Polenta for Joe Corona, the former Cholos man, who was brought over shortly after the beginning of the season. Plays it a beautifully weighted ball for Chris Pontius. Found that pocket between the back 4 and midfield. Shelbeck, Ibrahimovic. This is Jonah Dos Santos now, operating in tight quarters for Fabio Alvarez, who tries to slide it through. It's just not working right now for LA. They're not on the same page, but Corona, not for a lack of trying. Efrain Alvarez trying to play it long for Ibrahimovic, who looks to be slightly fatigued. And once again, it's that man, Carles Gil, who had the assist a moment ago on that goal from Teal Boombury. He also assisted Pinilla as well. So 2 helpers tonight for the Spaniard. Former Aston Villa man and captain designated player coming up for the Valencia youth system before joining from Deportivo A La Coruña this year in his first campaign in Major League Soccer. And he pulls all the strings in midfield, that's for sure. Bruce Arena giving him the armband tonight. The Galaxy looking to return fire, trying to work their way back into this game. Up the right-hand touchline for Corona, who switches it over to the left. Shelbeck arrives, squares for Fabio Alvarez. Plays it for Ibrahimovic, drop back for Jonah Dos Santos, up and over the top. It's on, it's Alvarez! And Fabio Alvarez on a delayed decision by the assistant referee, offside. As I mentioned in the first half, that is the mandate. And what assistant referees are being asked to do, keep that flag down if there's any doubt, so it can be reviewed by the video assistant referee. Good movement, though, from the Galaxy. And Fabio Alvarez, upon further review, As I get a look at the replay, it's very tight. In the end, though, the correct decision made. So Knighton will send it forward. The flick on from Boonbury. And Polenta sends it right back to David Bingham. Galaxy need to build something of consequence. Still have the one substitute available, having used the likes of Chris Pontius and Efrain Alvarez. Fabio Alvarez lays it for Joe Corona, who drops deeper now, playing in that 6 role, allowing more creative license for Jonah. The steal from Corona, trying to play it for Ibrahimovic, miscalibrated slightly, easy to clear now, and it pops up for Carlos Gil, sinking his teeth into this Galaxy midfield. Gil plays it wide to the right for Fagundes, as Polenta slow to close. And it'll play it off the Uruguayan. Uruguay gets Uruguay there, as Fagundes, despite being raised in the United States, in the local Boston, Massachusetts area, born in Uruguay, and actually part of their under-20 setup at one point. Third top goal scorer in New England history. Here's Gil, trying to slither through a maze of defenders. Well won by Polenta, who wasn't having any of that. And Jonah Dos Santos coming up. Meanwhile, it's Fagundes, who's down at the other end. Bai will send it forward. Play resumes. Dos Santos wins it back. Locates Efrain Alvarez. Teenager, the kid who's recently returned from under-17 duty with Mexico as they won the CONCACAF under-17 championship in Florida. Just over a week ago. Alvarez with that touch on, and that will bring Knighton out. Just a clumsy collision as Ibrahimovic, or rather Fabio Alvarez, just collides in. Showed a little bit of extra, but it was clumsy in the end from Knighton, and collided, I believe, with Andrew Farrell. Strange play. The referee has pulled out his book here. He has yet to show the yellow, however, to Fabio Alvarez, but it just looked to be slight miscommunication between Knighton, the goalkeeper, and the central defender, Andrew Farrell. Alvarez with the first touch. And it was Alvarez on a shove from Farrell, who collides with Brad Knighton. You can see there is grounds for complaint by New England. So Farrell slow to get up, but everybody resuming. New England yet to make a substitution. So confirmation that it was a booking for Fabio Alvarez. He will join Zlatan Ibrahimovic in the books. Fabio receiving his first yellow card in MLS on his 4th appearance, all of which have been starts. '74th minute, Corona slides it over to the right for Steris. Corona playing in that number 6 role as that defensive distributor just in front of that back 4. Galaxy having to push forward. Polenta launches one. Steris trying to track it down and can't keep it in. Hey, soccer fans, the Modelo 6-pack is available now. The deal includes tickets to the LA Galaxy against LAFC clash coming up on July 19th, as well as 5 other games of your choice. You can get this incredible deal before it's gone at LAGalaxy.com/Modelo 6-pack. That's LAGalaxy.com/Modelo 6-pack. Galaxy trying to get it together. Quarter of an hour here. Still have that one sub available. No change of shape, but it has brought a different wrinkle into the setup here. They're playing with that diamond at the beginning with Jonah at the base. He's farther forward as Joe Corona has dropped deeper, and Corona does the dirty work. True number 6 wins it. That is his strong suit. He can win them. It was a lovely challenge from the former Cholos man. He's enjoying his first season in Major League Soccer. after toiling away just south of the border. Wasn't quite working out for him with Oscar Perea in Tijuana. Oh, and it's broken down for New England. Down goes Ibrahimovic, and it pops into the gloves of Brad Knighton. Not the best of outings tonight for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, if it's to be said. But in true striker fashion, and a world-class player like himself, he can change it on a moment's notice. The Galaxy, when they allow that first goal, doesn't bode well for them. Just 1 win and 5 defeats in those 6 games. Pipo Gonzalez underneath it, awkward in that long ball from New England, but in the end comfortable for David Bingham. These fans sitting on their hands. It's got very, very quiet in Carson. Here's Dos Santos. LA in need of some inspiration. And Jonah will alternate, dropping deeper behind Corona in central midfield. Showing here is Alvarez, quick to link with Steris. Flag is down for the kid from Calabasas, just near the Ventura County border. Cheaply given away by Steris. And now, once again, holes in the Galaxy defense, filled by Carles Gil. Spaniard has been sublime, providing the supply line for both of the New England goals. He locates Agudelo, who's looking like a live wire, plays it wide. Bai joins in about 28 yards from goal, wide to the right for the diminutive Fagundes. Drops the shoulder, continues the run. Fagundes trying to chip off the head of Pipo Gonzalez. And cleared away by Jonah Dos Santos as LA were rocked on their heels. Caught in behind once again. It's Heel who's relentless, slides one through. It's sublime. Bunbury reverses course against the grain. I tell you what, New England are looking like a re-energized, renewed team, putting together some great passing sequences, engineered by the prowess of the 26-year-old former Spain under-21, Carles Gil. He's been exquisite tonight. The Galaxy behind Efrain Alvarez, taking matters into his own hands. The substitute through the center circle. Shelvik arrives. Pontius flashes and shows. Alvarez, Efrain for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, closed down by 2 defenders. First touch from Shelvik goes astray, comes out for a New England goal kick. And it will prompt the third change tonight, and it will be Fabio Alvarez off. On will be Perry Kitchen on the 78th minute. And the third and final switch for Guillermo Berros Esqueloto. An interesting move here. Trailing 2-0, and on comes a defensive player. Fabio Alvarez off. He did pick up that booking a moment ago, however. Trailing 2 goals and bringing on a holding midfielder. That will give, I'm sure, more room to create forward for Efrain Alvarez. Played the role of hero against Chicago, setting up a goal for Daniel Steris. Here is Efra, all 16 years of age of it. Caught in possession, however. Efrain getting set to turn 17 on the 19th of this month. Youngest player signed in USL and Major League Soccer at the time at 15 years and 44 days last year. He's have a bright future. Still plenty of room for growth. So the free kick now. In the middle area of the Galaxy defensive half, Caicedo for Pinilla, who got things started for New England late in the first half. He grabbed his 3rd goal of the campaign. Caicedo, the Colombian. Bai arrives on the right, links with Fagundes. A foul is going to be called against Jurgen Shelvik. Interesting, the referee could have ordered play to continue, but it will be a free kick. So Fagundes hits the deck. Galaxy coming up next. Not involved in MLS action until the 22nd, but on the 12th have a 4th round U.S. Open Cup clash against Southern California rivals Orange County Soccer Club of the NPSL. 20-day break in MLS play for the upcoming Gold Cup, which commences on June 15th. We mentioned Jonah Dos Santos and Uriel Antuna expected to join the Mexico squad, as Tata Martino will finalize his team this week. Sebastian Lletget could play a role for Greg Berhalter in the USA, as well as Pipo Gonzalez on the provisional Costa Rica team. It should be noted, however, even though Rolf Felcher is injured, he has been named to the final 23-man squad for the upcoming Copa America, which commences in Brazil on the 14th of the month. Oh, Fagundes trying to get goal side of Polenta, but the elder Uruguayan picking the younger Uruguayan's pocket. Polenta finds his way to Ibrahimovic. Now Efrain Alvarez, head up, pings a diagonal into the corner for the arriving Jonah Dos Santos, who has the flag down, closed down by 2 New England defenders, finds its way to Pontius, who leaves it on the overlapping run. Here comes Steris, who hits it first time. It bubbles up, and a balloon ball across. Not the best quality of deliveries from Steris. And finally, the first touch from Perry Kitchen was brought down by Tino Boonbury. What play continues? Bullet of a ball cut out by Farrell, who had to do it. Disrupted as Ibrahimovic was rising, and once again it drops to the feet of Heel, who just continues to find himself in dangerous spaces behind that midfield 4. Anibaba, and down goes Caicedo, who's hit the deck, and it will be another change, and this time it will be for Bruce Arena. Finally making the switch tonight, and it will be Juan Fernando Caicedo, no relation to Luis, who will check in. So Diego Fagundes will come off on the 83rd. Caicedo, who's on loan from Independiente Medellin of Colombia, scored 3 times in his previous 11 appearances. Where's the number 9? And adds a little more perhaps hold-up play up top in that center forward position. Off comes Fagundes, who got the start today as one of 2 changes for Bruce Arena from the team. And drew against DC, displacing Tejan Buchanan. Went to the bench. Here's Kitchen. Tough-willed defensive midfielder finds Daniel Steris inside the New England half. Great ball played forward as Pontius made the inside run on DeJuan Jones, but it's a good recovery from the New England left fullback. Jones now just his 2nd start at left back for New England, a natural winger, but is installed in that spot by the interim head coach Mike Lapper. Playing a little bit higher up. Number 11 pick out of Michigan State University. This year's MLS Super Draft. On the top now, makes it up for Corona. Ibrahimovic trying to bring it down on the bicycle. Oh! It is exquisite. The artistic genius of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It's game on in Carson. LA claw one back. Still down 2-1. It is brilliant. It is vintage Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Brilliant. Goal number 11 on the campaign, making something out of nothing. World class from one of the players of a generation. Ibrahimovic. .33rd goal in 39 career MLS appearances. Unbelievable strike rate from an incredible player. A lifeline for LA. Ibra rises to meet the early ball out of the back. Time is of the essence 5 minutes plus added on time remaining. Zlatan on the bike. And the fans finally with reason to feel positive, as it got a little despondent here and predictable. But an individual moment of magic from the maestro himself. Over 500 goals for club and country in a distinguished career. It spanned over 20 years at the senior level. He is quite something. And they're going to need more if they want to take something out of this game. Perry Kitchen dropping deep, pressured by Juan Fernando Caicedo. Steres drops into his own half to meet it, and Jonah Dos Santos finds his way to Efrain Alvarez. Playing that number 8. Oh, it's a good run from Shelbeck, trying to chase it down, but just too heavy from Efrain Alvarez. The effort was applauded by Ibrahimovic. Really have to applaud the vision of the youngster. He can pick a pass. Likes to play a role, a playmaker, whether it's in a deep lying position or wider. But Ibrahimovic took it off his chest and then biked it right over with his back to goal. He went on a 2-game drought in addition to that 2-match suspension, and he is back with his second in as many games. Had an assist as well on Wednesday night in his first game back from suspension. When you've got a player of his class, you always stand a chance. He's a match winner. Trying to find the equalizer here. Ibra just inside the arc now, puts it on his left foot, looking for some inspiration, leaves it off for Jonah Dos Santos, who couldn't quite control it on the first touch. Clever from Ibrahimovic, who really showed off his vast repertoire of technical abilities. Here comes Arles Gil. 87th minute. Tension mounts in Carson. A slip by Juan Fernando Caicedo, who can't find his way past Diego Polenta, who did really well. And he tries to play a long run out of the back. Pontius meets it, knocks it down on the cushioned header for Ibra, who draws 2 defenders, squares it, and here's Corona arriving. But just not the conviction. He made that run from midfield. As Padilla holds that play on Daniel Steres and earns the free kick. Ibrahimovic very frustrated with Joe Corona. Thought he should have done better there. He had a blazing run from deep midfield to Corona to meet that square ball from Zlatan Ibrahimovic, but his first touch, Corona just let him down. Referee Alex Chilowitz summoning Daniel Steres over, or rather the medical staff. As a man is down for New England, and they look as though they're claiming time wasting as a chorus of boos rains down on Christian Pinilla, one of the goal scorers tonight. And the Galaxy, remember, rebounded so well after 4 consecutive losses against the Red Bulls, Columbus, and back-to-back home losses against New York City and Colorado. Saw they concede 9 goals in 4 games, a team that only conceded a matter of 8 goals in their first 9 games. They've come undone here slightly, and we're going to see another change, the second for Bruce Arena and New England. They'll bring on Tejon Buchanan, the Canadian rookie, and the number 9 pick in this 2019 draft out of the University of Syracuse. He's just 20. Can provide some width on the right. Pinilla is off. So Buchanan on, Pinilla off. Second switch for New England. And here comes Gil. Bearing down on the Galaxy goal. Intercepted nicely by Kitchen. He just wills himself into Galaxy's possession, but it's all too short-lived. Free kick here for Los Angeles. Hey fans, the LA Galaxy Foundation is now accepting nominations for our 2019 Hero of the Game program. The LA Galaxy strives to express gratitude to local heroes by honoring police, fire, and military personnel as well as their families for their sacrifice and their service. To nominate a hero today, please go to lagalaxy.com/hero of the game. 5 minutes added on here at the Dignity Health Sports Park. And a meaty challenge from Juan Fernando Caicedo as he goes to ground into the tackle of Perry Kitchen. 5 minutes for the Galaxy to get their act together. And a glance to the watch of Bruce Arena, who has taken so many victories out of this building as a member of the Galaxy. Over 200 in his career. Only Ziggy Schmid has won more games in Major League Soccer. The late Ziggy Schmid. If he can do so, it will be victory number 203 for the former Galaxy boss and three-time MLS Coach of the Year. Pontius goes down. Free kick. Was it a head injury? Referee Alex Chilowitz summoning the medical staff to come out because of the collision and the nature of the injury, perhaps. Chilowitz remonstrating to the Galaxy medical staff, who is awaiting clearance from the fourth official. Pontius rising to meet the challenge of Jalil Anibaba. So Pontius will have to come off. LA temporarily down to 10 men. Then we'll add on more extra time, or added on time here at Carson as Anibaba claims foul. This will be a drop ball for LA, who sportingly play it back to Knighton in the New England goal. 92nd minute, Pontius back on. And the precious seconds continue to slip away for LA. Knighton's goal kick to the feet of Kitchen, plays it long, out comes Knighton to his penalty area. Oh, it took a bounce up, questions of a handball. Claimed by Corona. Kitchen for Dos Santos. Just past midfield, locates Joe Corona. Negative ball back for Jonah, who deputized his captain in the absence of Ibrahimovic. Pings one for Daniel Steris, puts it on his left, and couldn't get a better ball for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Jonah over the top, trying to pick out Pontius. Efrain Alvarez can't control, but Carles Gil can. Look at that cultured left foot, doesn't he? Down the line, out of play, throw in for Los Angeles. Be the second win in 4 games. It would extend a New England unbeaten run to 4th. We'll talk about all the ramifications of the result in our post-game show coming up after full time here. Still some time remaining. Corona, but it's now or never. Leaves one up, trying to hang it up there for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It comes out to the left-hand side. Polenta now sends it in. It's raining crosses. Efrain Alvarez trying to keep possession. He's won a free kick. And this could be exactly what the doctor ordered for LA. It is in prime position, just to the right of the arc, on top of the box. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic quickly to arrive. It looks as though it's about 25 yards out, and well won by Efrain Alvarez. The kid did well. And here we go. We've seen it at Ajax, Inter, Barcelona, AC Milan, as well as Paris Saint-Germain and Manchester United. We've seen it in Los Angeles already tonight. It is Ibrahimovic who drives one into the wall. Once again, not the best of efforts from the Swede. Hasn't covered himself in glory tonight, but it breaks on the counter, and it's Juan Fernando Caicedo, who's tripped by Diego Polenta, who says, get up and play on. No call from the referee, and a clean tackle. Kitchen says, get up and play on. You dove. Played out of the back. Pipo trying to pick out Polenta. Cleared away by Luis Caicedo as Gil sends it out of play. It's kept in for a Galaxy throw, rather. Corona, time's a wasting. 5th minute of stoppage time. Corona just sends it up, raining crosses. Up goes Ibrahimovic, who can't meet it. Looks wistfully to the referee, who awards the free kick to New England. And that may do it for LA. Have they run out of time? Last chance saloon for LA. New England in no big hurry as we head into minute 96. Referee Alex Chilowitz looks to the 4th official and tells Knighton to get on with it. It's that now or never point for LA. They're on the precipice of losing for the 6th time in 16 games. Bai sends it forward all the way back to the Galaxy box. Pipo Gonzalez now for David Bingham, who will launch one forward. Last chance saloon. Great ball from Bingham, flicked on by Ibrahimovic. It's in for Dewan Jones, who keeps it away from Daniel Steris. Throwing on the opposite side for Jurgen Shelvek. Polenta looks up, pings one over. Arriving is Dos Santos out in front. They're rocked on their heels. Polenta drives it. Polenta off the crossbar. Oh my goodness. It was inches away from an equalizer. And New England, by the skin of their teeth, have come away with the win. The last kick of the game from Diego Polenta, denied by a matter of centimeters as he rung the crossbar, and the Galaxy fall to their knees and to the grass in despair. And a happy homecoming tonight for Bruce Arena. The final score here from Dignity Health Sports Park. The New England Revolution 2, the Galaxy 1. Stay with us. The postgame show is next on Galaxy Radio.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife, nutrition for a better life, and Toyota. Let's go places.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Every time you close your laptop, a Corona gets its line. And every time your to-do list is to do one less thing, a Corona gets its line. Every time you press pause. Every time you unwind or lose track of time, a Corona gets its line. And every time your feet are up while the sun goes down, a Corona gets its line. So drop a lime in and find your beach. Please drink responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Are you ready for a new car? Are you set on getting a great deal? Then now's the time to get to Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event, where you can take advantage of incredible deals like low leases and huge factory cashback offers on many of our most popular models, including the all-new RAV4, a top new Tacoma, a sporty Camry, and more. So ready, set, go. See your Southern California Toyota dealer today, or visit buyatoyota.com for all current offers.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
And welcome back. Post-game show here on Galaxy Radio. Happy to have you along from Dignity Health Sports Park here at Carson, California, where the Galaxy have lost their third consecutive match on home soil. The final tonight, Bruce Arena and the New England Revolution, 2-1 victors over the home side LA. Time now for our man of the match, which is brought to you by Herbalife Nutrition. Herbalife, nutrition for a better life, and a hats-off performance and a wonderful display of playmaking tonight from the Spaniard Carles Gil, who set up both goals for the New England Revolution and really orchestrated and pulled the strings in midfield, setting it up in the first half for Christian Pania, who grabbed his 4th of the season, and then on the hour mark in half number 2 for Teal Boombury, who snapped a 25-game scoring drought with his first goal since August at the expense of the Galaxy. So congratulations to Carles Gil, who is nothing short of inspirational as our Herbalife Nutrition man of the match. Zlatan Ibrahimovic did make it very interesting towards the end. An individual moment of magic and a super goal, one of the goals of the week, and a bicycle kick from the Swede as he grabs his 11th goal of the campaign. But in the end, it was not enough as the Galaxy were victimized and absolutely torn apart on the right-hand side of defense in the first half, and opened up with frequency throughout the second half, showing some defensive vulnerabilities, but a game plan that was executed to perfection by Bruce Arena, who knows this Galaxy team well, knows this field well, and knows how they play, and he utilized it to his advantage in his first game in charge as the sporting director and head coach for the New England Revolution. He goes out a winner, and indeed a much-needed 3 points, as yes, they do make progress with their 4th win of the campaign, but still in that second bottom position in Major League Soccer's Eastern Conference. However, with the 3 points tonight, Bruce and his new team finding themselves well within touching distance in the Eastern Conference on 16 points, just 2 adrift of that 7th place spot, the last final spot in the newly revamped playoff structure. But I'm sure Guillermo Barros Escaloto no doubt disappointed with the result, and he will be disappointed with a defense. Going with Daniel Steres at right back, it didn't appear to be the right choice. Had his problems with the pace and the power of Christian Pania playing out of position, as Diego Polenta was the preferred partner in the heart of that back four tonight, as one of 2 changes from the team that emerged victorious on Wednesday night over Sporting Kansas City. Polenta and Gonzalez combining, but it was Shelbeck at the left back, but the defensive error will be remembered in the first half from David Bingham after making a series of great saves and, quite frankly, keeping the Galaxy in this game in the first half when it easily could have been 2 or 3 goals for New England. Made a double save, but moments later victimized on the stroke of halftime. And from then you can see New England growing in confidence, growing in stature, and all evening long presenting a menacing attacking threat on the counterattack. All right, our post-game show has just gotten started here on Galaxy Radio. Stay with us. Our moment of match is coming up, plus more analysis as LA lose out 2-1 over New England here on Galaxy Radio.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Every time you close your laptop, a Corona gets its line. And every time your to-do list is to do one less thing, a Corona gets its line. Every time you press pause. Every time you unwind or lose track of time, a Corona gets its line. And every time your feet are up while the sun goes down, a Corona gets its line. So drop a lime in and find your beach. Please drink responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Want more for less? Spectrum Mobile delivers. Grab your wireless bill to compare and see how you can save up to 40% a month with our unlimited data plan for $45 a line, or our buy the gig plan for $14 a gig, all with free nationwide talk and text. Call 855-535-7732. Get Spectrum Mobile today. Call 855-535-7732. Savings based on comparison of single-line unlimited plans amongst major national carriers as of 10/21/18. Visit Spectrum.com for offer restrictions and details.
Are you ready for a new car? Are you set on getting a great deal? Then now's the time to get to Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event, where you can take advantage of incredible deals, like low leases and huge factory cashback offers on many of our most popular models, including the all-new RAV4, a top new Tacoma, a sporty Camry, and more. So ready, set, go. See your Southern California Toyota dealer today, or visit buyatoyota.com for all current offers.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
And we welcome you back to the Dignity Health Sports Park here at Carson, California, where the LA Galaxy have lost for the 6th time this season in an exceptionally bitter defeat as their former head coach, Bruce Arena, comes in and does a number both tactically and in terms of spirit and management, getting the better of Guillermo Barros Escaloto and the LA Galaxy. The final tonight from Carson, LA 1, New England 2, as the Revolution get goals from Teal Boombury as well as Christian Pena. This is a team that came in with the 3rd worst attacking record in Major League Soccer, and they did a number, not just scoring twice against LA, but ripping open this Galaxy defense and looking exceptionally dangerous and menacing on counterattacking chances and leaving the Galaxy flat-footed, especially enjoying a lot of joy down the left-hand side, but utilizing all aspects of the talents of Carles Gil, who time and time again was able to pick the defensive lock and set up both Teo Boomber as well as Christian Pena and the rest of his teammates for good chances. Time now to take a look at the numbers. In terms of shots, the Galaxy outshot tonight 14-6, but it's the opportunities, the quality chances generated by Gil and the Revolution, putting 7 of those 16 shots on target. The Galaxy with a spectacular goal from Zlatan Ibrahimovic in vain. Well, that was just one of 2 opportunities on target, despite the fact that the Galaxy enjoyed 63% of the ball tonight. They had the edge in corners as well. 5-2, 2 yellow cards tonight for the Galaxy as Zlatan Ibrahimovic was shown his 3rd yellow of the season, along with Fabio Alvarez, who was booked for the first time now in his 4th match in Major League Soccer. Time now for the moment of the match, as it brought to you by Alcatel, the official smartphone of the LA Galaxy. Alcatel is available at Cricket Wireless. I tell you what, Guillermo Barros Escaloto had the deck stacked against him earlier as Sebastian Lletget had to come off with a injury in the first half. On comes Chris Pontius. Efrain Alvarez coming on in the second half and trying to provide some inspiration. But unfortunately, it did provide that moment of magic for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Unfortunate for the New England back line as Ibrahimovic, with his back to goal in the 84th minute with one of the goals of the season for the Super Swede, who continues to be a scorer of great goals as well as a great goal scorer. And that made things interesting towards the end of the first half. The Galaxy raining cross after cross, but in the end, unable to get the equalizer as Diego Polenta came close, oh so close, on the last kick of the game, ringing the crossbar, but it was not to be, and indeed a merciless defeat, the 6th of the season. But congratulations to Our moment of the match winners, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. The moment of the match, once again, brought to you by Alcatel, the official smartphone of the LA Galaxy. Alcatel, of course, is available at Cricket Wireless. Time now for the final thoughts as the LA Galaxy gets set for a 20-day break for Major League Soccer play. They do have a U.S. Open Cup fourth-round clash in the round of 32 against fellow Southland and local rivals Orange County Soccer Club of the NPSL. Make sure you get down here and enjoy that one from the Dignity Health Sports Park Track and Field Stadium. It should be good as the Galaxy look to make their way into the round of 16. But plenty to ponder right now in the Galaxy. This one will be a wrench in their plans, and mired and still searching for that outright, out-and-out consistency. Yes, they were coming in on the back of 2 consecutive clean sheets on the road, but this performance tonight demonstrates that, yes, they have some defensive frailties that do need to be addressed. Yes, they are depleted without the services of Rolf Felcher and Julian Araujo, who's away on international duty. The Galaxy tried to plug the holes with Daniel Steres at right back, but it was an experiment that, quite frankly, didn't work out and failed. And now the Galaxy, with plenty to tinker and plenty to respond, hey, it's not all doom and gloom. It's not time to hit the panic button, but it is time for Guillermo Barros Escaloto to take stock, see what he's got, let some of these players come back from injury, but also gear up for a more depleted squad as international play is expected to start on the 14th down in South America, where Rolf Felcher will join up with the Venezuela national team ahead of the Copa America, as well as here in our region in CONCACAF, where Jonah Dos Santos as well as Uriel Antuna are expected to be a big part of Tata Martino's Mexico team. Not to mention Pipo Gonzalez, who is the provisional member of the Costa Ricans team, and Sebastian Lletget, who could very well feature for Greg Berhalter and the Stars and Stripes. So a lot of issues to address for Guillermo Barros Escaloto, trying to find the right balance, still tinkering with that tactical setup. It was an interesting setup tonight as they did continue on with what we saw at the second half of the game on Wednesday night against Sporting Kansas City that worked so well, setting up in a diamond. They did have to change things, and the wrinkle thrown in with Sebastian Lletget coming off with injury, and that forcing an alteration of roles, but still trying to find that out-and-out, tried-and-true formation here. But Guillermo Barros Escaloto definitely with plenty to ponder and plenty to address here during the break, and a slew of upcoming training sessions. Up next, of course, for the New England Revolution, they will be on break. They have their fourth-round U.S. Open Cup clash coming up on the 11th in New York, in Harrison, New Jersey, precisely to take on the New York Red Bulls before they return to action in 24 days' time as they will play host to the Philadelphia Union and rounding out the month against Houston. Up next for the Galaxy on the 22nd, they will pay a visit to FC Cincinnati. And before closing things out on the 29th in San Jose, and then opening up things back here at Dignity Health Sports Park on the 4th of July against Toronto FC, and then a clash against San Jose here on the 12th. 7 days later, the first version of El Tráfico as LAFC make their way on July 19th into Dignity Health Sports Park. That should be a good one. But the final thoughts tonight, the Galaxy bailed out by a moment of magic, left it late, but unfortunately not enough attacking ingenuity to unlock this New England defense for a second time. Defensive vulnerability, specifically on the counterattack, as the Chickens came home to roost, and Bruce Arena will have a very big smile on his face as he gets set for the long flight back to New England and his new team. The era has begun for Coach Arena, and now trying to continue on much in the same vein as we saw in the 8+ seasons here in Los Angeles and earlier in his career with DC United. So that's going to do it for us. Once again, the final score: the Los Angeles Galaxy 1, the New England Revolution 2. We want to thank you for joining us this evening on behalf of the entire staff and the crew here in Carson. This is Christian Miles saying good night from Dignity Health Sports Park.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals: St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Every time you close your laptop, a Corona gets its line. And every time your to-do list is to do one less thing, a Corona gets its line. Every time you press pause. Every time you unwind or lose track of time, a Corona gets its line. And every time your feet are up while the sun goes down, a Corona gets its lime. So drop a lime in and find your beach. Please drink responsibly. Corona Extra Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Alcatel, the official smartphone partner of LA Galaxy, presents Onyx, a smartphone with the latest tech features at a great price. Enjoy sharp photos with dual rear cameras, enhanced security features with fingerprint and facial recognition, up to 32 gigabytes of storage, and the battery built to last. This beautifully designed smartphone with suede texture finish and expansive 5.5-inch full-view display will handle all of your entertainment needs. Available at Cricket Wireless and AlcatelOnyx.com.
Want more for less? Spectrum Mobile delivers. Grab your wireless bill to compare and see how you can save up to 40% a month with our unlimited data plan for $45 a line, or our buy the gig plan for $14 a gig, all with free nationwide talk and text. Call 855-535-7732. Get Spectrum Mobile today. Call 855-535-7732. Savings based on comparison of single-line unlimited plans amongst major national carriers as of 10/21/18. Visit Spectrum.com for offer restrictions and details.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. And SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu.